Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Capital City Sports Network, where tonight, from the Wilmington Ice House in Wilmington, North Carolina, the American Collegiate Hockey Association proudly presents the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. My name is Dillon Clark. I'll be with you for the duration tonight. Gamecocks come into North Carolina, one win under their belts, a 6-4 win just last week against the Clemson Tigers. The Gamecocks go on the road and get 2 points. Some solid scoring from the veterans and from the rookies alike. Julian Reese getting his first 2 goals in a Gamecock uniform. Ronan Egan, the sophomore, and new alternate captain, goal and 2 assists to his credit. He leads all Gamecocks with 3 points. And, of course, Cam Mecca, the scoring leader from last season, 15 goals, 9 assists for 24 points in 18-19. He got a pair to get his season started against the Tigers just last week. Trip Russell got his first win in a Gamecock uniform. He is backing up tonight. The Gamecocks will get their first chance to look at freshman goaltender Liam Gormley out of Willotson Park, New York. Stands at 5'8". He's going to get his first taste of college hockey action here coming up. Had a chance to speak with head coach of the Gamecocks, Alan Serwas. Some of his talking points were, again, as always, anytime the Gamecocks play Coastal, Brennan Engtao, their captain, is always one of the more potent offensive threats out there. A smaller player with outstanding skating ability. Serwa and his Gamecocks always making sure they keep an eye on him anytime he's on the ice. For the Gamecocks, up front, they're going to start off with the fourth line. Rob Lawrence getting his first taste of college hockey on the left wing with Matt Owen at center. On the right wing, going to be Michael Peak. On defense, Gamecocks go with Duncan Hickman and Nick Peters. And again, as we said, in goal tonight for the Gamecocks, in his college hockey debut, going to be Liam Gormley. On the other side of things, Coastal Carolina head coach Mike DeCarl, last season, 11-6-1, plus 41 goal differential. They ended up winning the league, a 4-3 victory against Liberty. A come-from-behind victory. Had a chance to talk with Coach DeCarl about that. He says it's a team that is better conditioned and better disciplined than most of their opponents. That's what allows them to win so many games in that championship game. A come-from-behind victory. At one point, they were down 3-1, battled all the way back in the third period, and ended up winning that championship there. So a seasoned team, but still with a lot of rookies at their disposal. Coastal looking very different this season than they did a year ago. It'll be the first time these two teams have met since last season in a scrimmage. It really didn't count for anything, but it was a good opportunity for the Gamecocks to take a look at their opponent. Certainly a different look this season. Just about a minute here. Gamecocks still going through warm-ups in those traveling white uniforms, the garnet and black around the shoulders and waist, around the socks, black pants as well. Coastal, their home black uniforms with some gold, white, and the green numbers on the back. We're going to step aside. When we come back, it'll be the drop of the puck here from Wilmington on the Capital City Sports Network. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Capital City Sports Network, where tonight, from the Wilmington Ice House in Wilmington, North Carolina, the American Collegiate Hockey Association proudly presents the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Thanks for joining us, everybody. My name is Dillon Clark. I'll be with you throughout this whole thing tonight. Gamecocks, their second game of the season, their second game on the road. Last time they won on the road, they came home with 2 points. A 6-4 win over Clemson just last week. Got the feathers wet here for the Gamecocks, if you will. New players getting involved, as well as the old players stepping up into new leadership roles. Captain Cam Mecca registered his first 2 goals of the season. Alternate captain Ronan Egan, a goal and 2 assists. And rookie Julian Reese had a pair of goals to start off his Gamecock career. Tonight, between the pipes for the Gamecocks, Liam Gormley, the freshman out of Wilmington Park, New York. We saw Trip Russell last game. We're going to see Gormley here tonight. His first start for the Gamecocks, head coach Alan Surwa said that he liked Gormley's lateral quickness, his good rebound control, has high confidence in his freshman goaltender tonight. Across the ice from him, Griffin Williams going to start for Coastal Carolina and head coach Mike DeCarl. This Coastal team, not strangers to losing here. 11-6-1 last season, plus 41 on their goal differential, and they ended up winning the ECCHA championship, a 4-3 win against Liberty. They were down 3-1 in that game, came all the way back in the third period to win the championship. Many of those seniors have graduated. It's a new-look team here for Coastal. It's a new-look team here for the Gamecocks, trying to build on the success they had last season. 1-0 for the Gamecocks. Coastal, we don't have a record for them, but like we said, 11-6-1 last season. A team with some winning pedigree. Starting lineups again for the Gamecocks. Gormley between the pipes. Up front, they will go with, on the left side, making his Gamecock debut, Robbie Lawrence. At center, Matt Owen. And on the right side, Michael Peak. On the back end, Parker Wesson, Ryan McGowan. And on the other side of the ice for them, Coastal is going to go with Compton, Folks, and Engtau, Dennis, and Yaffe on the back end. Gamecocks in their traveling whites, Coastal in their home blacks, just about ready to go. And we are underway here in the first. Puck down, Gamecocks moving right to left. They'll go back in the defensive end, play it out towards neutral territory, swat it all the way back into Gamecock territory. Ryan McGowan in his near side corner. Picks it up, surveys the ice. Coastal on the forecheck here. Picked up off the high glass. Engtau centers one, just too far for the stick there of Folks. Justin Folks goes into the corner, gets some support here from his defenseman. Jousting in the corner there, Michael Peak out to the far side. Finally, they're still going to battle for it. Matt Owen comes to give some chase. It's batted out towards center ice by Michael Peak, and the Gamecocks in on the forecheck. Back to get it, Yaffe for Coastal. Shakes off a man. Has it in behind his goaltender, Griffin Williams. Just about 30 seconds gone here in this first period. Still waiting for our first offensive chance. Puck cycled back in by Ryan McGowan. He's going to head for the bench. Gamecocks get a line change as Coastal's going to break this one out. Shauna clears left to right. That puck popped off the air over Ian Powderly. Now a chance quickly. 2-on-1. Fanned on there out wide. A great opportunity there for Compton. Powderly just kicking at that puck. Can't get to it. Ben Smith now on the ice. Near side. Going to center one all the way other side. And it's going to be Duncan Hickman jumping in on the rush. Gains the red line. Hammers it back in. Picked up by Engtau of Coastal. Pass broken up at center ice, taken by Powderly. It rolls out to the far side in front of the Coastal bench. Slap back in onto the stick of Nick Peters. Peters, breakout pass from the neutral zone off the stick of Powderly. Cycled back out by Coastal. Stepping up is Hickman, making some contact, and the puck drifts back for Ian Powderly. Loose in front of that. Peters just able to sweep that away from a Coastal stick into the corner. Sean clears have it. Centering pass. In the slot. He scores! Upstairs, the quick shot right off the tape of Tucker. And Coastal goes out to a 1-0 lead here. 18:25 to go in the first period. Coastal not wasting any time getting on the board here. Cameron Tucker with a beautiful shot up over the glove of Liam Gormley. Shauna Clears working that puck down low, reaping the benefits from underneath the goal line. Work it back out to the near side right face-off circle. And they are out to a 1-0 lead here. Center ice face-off won again by the Shauna Clears. Picked up there by Tucker, the goal scorer. Turned over at center ice, taken by Ronan Egan. Moved on for Cam Mecca down the right side. Quick shot, save made by Griffin Williams into the corner. Centering pass, Gamecocks can't connect. Back out the other way, Shauna Clears with some speed. Down the left side is Evan Gerstner. Gerstner dumps it back in, takes a hit, and we're going to have a stoppage of play. And let's see some arguments here from Gerstner with the official, but face-off comes all the way back down after the offsides pass. Through two lines, all the way back down into the Coastal zone. Face-off to the left of Griffin Williams. 18:06 to go. 1-0 hockey game, thanks to the shot by Cameron Tucker. Egan to take the draw. Right wing face-off circle. Won again by the Shauna Clears. 3 for 3 on face-off so far tonight. Egan picks it up off the turnover. Battling for it. Pulls the puck out of his feet. Moves it back down low for his right winger, Luke Rudman. Rudman battles for it. Moves it free to Egan. Centering pass. Can't connect with Mecca. Back the other way comes Coastal. Off the stick there of Avery Pruden, the defenseman for South Carolina. Cam Mecca blows a tire. He can't hang on to the puck. Taken again. Move back in. Coastal moves D to D. Out off a skate. Egan in on the forecheck. Loses his feet out from under him. And the puck goes all the way back down in behind the net of Williams. Coastal picks this one up. 17.5 to go in the period. Turnover at center ice. Julian Reese, the 2-goal scorer and a rookie out of New York City. Can't hang on to that puck. It ends up behind the net of Liam Gormley. Four checkers on for Coastal. They'll move the puck back out to the point, cycled back down low. Again, underneath. Colin Burke and Tyler Oakley to the defenseman on for South Carolina. Julian Reese comes in, plays the puck up, backhanded by Chad Lazine. Taken away, quick shot steered into the corner there by Gormley. Near side coming over to play it now is Colin Burke. Burke out off the high glass. Quick shot, big hit there. Ian Vanderveen felt the wrath of Chad Lazine. And now again, Vanderveen brings it back into Gamecock territory. Down the right side, a left-handed shot. Centering pass knocked away. Great defensive play there by Parker West. Puck ends up in the corner again. It's Lazine, far side, looking for an exit pass. He's going to carry it himself. Gains the blue line, turns it to Mike Bolger there. He cycles back into his own zone looking for a pass here. He's got one. Too far for Julian Reese. Plays that one off a stick. That puck redirected up into the netting. And we'll have another stoppage here with 16:33 to go in the first period. 1-0 to score. Coastal out ahead. Again, we thank you for tuning in tonight. We apologize we don't have any video for you. When we go on road trips like this, it's difficult to bring enough personnel with us. And we don't exactly have the space right now either. Quick shot off the draw. Colin Burke gets redirected up into the corner. Coastal zone. Gamecocks get in after it. Robbie Lawrence can't come up with it. He's going to stay on that forecheck, though, down below the goal line. Turned over. Colin Burke pinches in. Plays it back down low. The Gamecocks have it. Underneath. Quick shot. Turnaround there. Stopped by Griffin Williams. And back again comes Coastal. Gamecocks getting some more offensive opportunities as this puck played into the South Carolina bench. We'll have another stoppage here. This time just over 16 minutes to go. Similar to last game, the Gamecocks a little slow to start. They didn't get scored on to start last game, but again, the pace is a little slower than they'd like it. It's starting to pick up now. That third line, the energy line, they wear the gray uniforms in practice. Bolger on the left, Julian Reese at center. On the right side, Chad Lazine. Quick shot off the draw here. They're on the bench now. Smith's line is on. Shot stopped by Gormley out from the right side. Blockered into the corner. Ian Powderly gets it. Flips it off the glass. Glove down, though. Powderly gets it back. Coastal defenseman stops it at center. They touch up. Here they come with speed. Compton, quick shot, glove saved by Gormley. Out to the left side. He's going to cover up for a face-off to his left. And the Gamecocks will get another line change. Smith's line heads off. Mecca, Rudman, and Egan come on for South Carolina. 15:47 to go. Brendan Engtau on the ice now for Coastal. One of those guys Coach Surwa said he always wanted to keep an eye on. In to take the faceoff is Folks. One back there by Egan. Slapped to the corner. Engtau to get it. Bodied off the puck. Mecca. Quick shot from the point. Redirected in front. May have gone off the stick of Gormley. Behind the net. Pruden jams it off the dasher. Gets taken down. Picked up again. This time it's Compton. Compton leaves it for Engtau in behind the goal. Taken in there. Sandwich between two Gamecocks. A jam play out off the skates of Gormley. It stays down below. Again, with this puck, Coastal cycling. They get it back down low. Far half wall. Taken away by Ronan Egan. Gets in there. Now he's got to make a quick decision. Flips this one all the way up and out towards center. About 20 feet up in the air. Finally lands. Gamecocks break it up. Luke Rudman goes down. And now Ronan Egan's got to steer it back into his own end. Egan goes to Oakley. Out off the boards and finally out of Gamecock territory. Up ahead to Cam Mecca. Puts this one off the boards for Egan. Left wing. Center ice pass for no one. Taken out. Coastal just content to dump this one back in. 14:56 to go. Score still 1-0. Coastal leads. Cam Mecca on the breakout down the left wing. Has some speed. Fakes the shot. Goes inside. And now taken down. He goes into the Coastal net. Knocks it off. He lost the puck and will have a stoppage in play as they have to put this net back onto its moorings. There you see again the speed of Cam Mecca. Able to create time and space with his feet. Almost paid off there. A solid check there from Taylor. Put Mecca into the net. Just to the right of Griffin Williams. A faceoff will come out in the neutral zone. That left wing neutral zone faceoff dot. Egan to take it again. He's taken most of the Gamecock faceoffs so far tonight. He's going to win it. Out to Powderly. Quickly taken away, though. Wrapped back in by Yaffe for Coastal. This one played out off the high glass. Well, there is no high glass here at the Wilmington Ice House. Up into the netting for a stoppage of play. 14.5 to go here. Period number 1. Coastal out ahead still 1-0. And that goal that came just a minute and a half into the game. Faceoff comes to the right of Griffin Williams. That left wing faceoff dot won by the Gamecocks. Moved back. Smith has it in front. A scramble there. Knocked free by Williams. Smith gets back on it. Moves it down low to Owen Thomas. Smith has it again. Center ice pass. Almost a chance there for Thomas. But Coastal broke that one up. Turnover again. Powderly has it. Headed towards the net. It's Thomas. Quick shot upstairs. And in maybe getting a piece of that was Griffin Williams. It ends up out of play again over the netting. And we'll have another face-off here in Coastal Carolina territory. Gamecocks upping the pressure still. More opportunities, more chances, more good looks at the net. This most recent one coming from Owen Thomas. We thought Thomas had his first point in a Gamecock uniform last game. It would have been an assist on, I believe, the Cam Mecca goal, one of the two. But upon further review, they gave that assist to someone else. Offensive zone draw, won by the Gamecocks, moved back to McGowan at the point. Shot off a skate, taken back the other way. 3-on-2 develops for Coastal. In the slot, here they come with some speed. Down the left wing, knocked down there. McGowan puts it away on the backhand. Out of danger, into neutral territory. Julian Reese in the forecheck, trying to create some headaches here for Coastal. Center ice pass knocked away there by Mike Bolger. Shoveled in on the backhand into Duncan Hickman's corner there, the far side corner to the right of his goaltender, Gormley. Hickman with some time. Line changes for Coastal. Bolger swings behind the net, picks up the puck, headed out the right wing. Finally gets to the blue line. Dishes this one across. It's going to be Julian Reese. Quick shot into the slot, knocked up into the air. Finally bounces back down for Bolger. Gets it in the left wing corner. To the point, McGowan, right side. It's Duncan Hickman. Quick shot knocked down in front. May have gone off Julian Reese. 13.5 to go. Gamecocks still looking for their first goal of the game. It's Reese below the goal line. Quick shot comes out and may have gone off the outside of the cage. It ends up in behind the goal. Picked up there. McGowan down low. Reese. Quick shot from the slot. Save made by Griffin Williams, and still the puck's loose. Chad Lazine in after it. Gamecocks turn the intensity up to 10 here. Quick shot there. Hickman goes down. A hit from behind. No call. Play continues. Bolger to Reese. Shot knocked down in the slot. Picked up again by Reese. He scores! Julian Reese's second game as a Gamecock. His third goal ties it here at 1 with 13:03 to go in the first period. And we are even. Julian Reese, what a shot. He does it again. Third goal on the season. Duncan Hickman takes a big hit from behind. He ends up going face first into the boards. Fortunately for him, he was okay, and he was also able to get the puck free to Julian Reese, all alone in the slot. That right-handed shot goes underneath the blocker there of Griffin Williams. And the score, tied at 1 here. Matt Owen's line to take over here where Reese's line left off at the 13-minute mark. Coastal trying to regain their lead here. They move it into South Carolina territory. Picked up on the backhand, shoveled through the crease just to the left there of Liam Gormley. In the corner, Matt Owen dukes it out with one of the Chanticleers. Picks it up again. Owen along the near side tries to steer this one out towards Michael Peak at center. He's got it. Peak down the left side. Center ice pass. Quick shot and a big save there by Williams. Mike Peak with a beautiful saucer pass right into the slot area, picked up by Rob Lawrence. That one-touch shot ends up in the glove of Williams. And we have a stoppage and a face-off here. 12:38 to go here in the first period. Face-off to the right of Williams here. South Carolina on the offensive zone draw. They're going to trust this one to Matt Owen. Owen wins it forward. Rob Lawrence gets involved the left wing corner, but Coastal quickly takes over. 3-on-2 develops here. They'll put it out to the left wing. Eng Tao, centering pass there. Can't be picked up by Folks. Quick shot goes wide to the right of Gormley. It's going to jumpstart the rush here for South Carolina. Out towards neutral territory. Flipped off a stanchion there by Coastal. Picked up. Tyler Oakley sends it out towards no man's land. Picked up by Eng Tao of Coastal Carolina. Man, he's got some speed. The left-handed shot. Pulls up Quicklin, and he scores! Brendan Eng Tao puts his right hip towards the net and flicks a wrister over the glove of Gormley. Makes it 2-1. And there are goals all over the place here. Brendan Eng Tao playing that right side. He's a left-handed shot, playing his off wing. And what that allows you to do is it kind of opens up the net. You got chances short side and far side. And that speed he creates, same thing as the way Cam Mecca does. He creates time and space with his feet, and all of a sudden he stops. When he goes from 20 miles an hour to 0, kind of throws off some defensemen. He goes upstairs over the glove of Gormley. 2-1 here with 12 to go. Off the offensive zone draw. Gamecocks have, neutral zone draw rather. Gamecocks have it in the offensive zone. Hickman rolls this one back down low. Off a dasher, Ben Smith plays it. Swats at it one-handed, gets it to Powderly, still below the net. Tries to center one. McGowan pinching down low. Follow-up chance, it just goes wide. Ben Smith goes to get it. Sends this one off the boards to Hickman. Smith gets it right back. Smith, centering pass. One-time shot there by Powderly. Save made by Griffin Williams. And another stoppage leads to another face-off here with 11.5 to go. It's a team that the Gamecocks have not seen much of. Starting to get used to the way Coastal plays here. A bit of a feeling out process for both teams. 2-1 the score, Coastal Carolina on top. Bumped off the play, Luke Rudman in the offensive zone. That's never stopped him before. It won't stop him now. Picked up below the goal line. Cam Mecca, far side, pulls up, sends one back down low to his center, Ronan Egan. Mecca gets it back. A backhand shot, stop made there by Williams. Puck rolls up the wall. Parker West coming down to make that stop. West chips it back down low to Ronan Egan. Egan can't hang on to it. Rudman comes over to help his centerman out. And finally, the two team up to have it. Again, centering pass for Mecca, can't hang on to it. Back the other way, the Shauna clears. Here they come down the left wing with some speed out towards the center of the ice. Still with that puck. They'll move it ahead here. Gordon Gerstner can't hang on to it. Rudman has it for South Carolina. Played it away, cycled back in by Coastal to the stick of Colin Burke. Quick pass up to Egan. Inside the blue line, he's got Mecca down the left. Centering pass, knocked down in front. Williams make a save. Mecca on the wraparound stuff there, and Williams makes another stop for another stoppage here with 10:44 to go. Mecca with Egan and Rudman seems to be a line combination Alan Sherwatt favoring here in the early stages of this first period. We've seen a lot of them. Again, if it sounds a little dry up here, it's because we're inside the DJ booth. We've got no Nat sound, but trust me, there's a hockey game out there, even though you can't hear it. Defensive zone draw, won by Coastal. They stretch pass all the way up, down the right side. Breakaway, save made by Gormley, in the rebound, tucked in. Coastal up ahead 3-1. Neutral zone breakdown there for South Carolina. Joe McAdams hammers one off the pads of Gormley. And the rebound tapped home right off the stick there, Ian Vanderveen. And now a similar situation to South Carolina's last game. They go down 3-1 in Clemson. And they're down here 3-1 in Wilmington. Ian Vanderveen, one of the taller guys out there. He's listed as tree on the roster here. We got the line combinations here, and at center ice on the third line is someone named Tree. Standing 6'5", that's Ian Vanderveen. He's got a goal here tonight, and he's got Coastal off and rolling here. They'll battle it back ahead off the restart faceoff. The late offsides picked up here. Julian Reese going to send this one back in. Big collision there. Sliding into the boards is going to be JT Compton for Coastal. They pick it up now. Down the left side in front of the Coastal bench. Compton can't hang on to it. He kicks that puck and inadvertently gives Chad Lazine a bit of an odd man rush back the other way. Steered into the corner there. The shot by Lazine. Picked up. South Carolina bodied off the puck there. Coastal goes back to work. Picked up. They'll try to take this one out of friendly territory. Back the other way with some speed. It's Compton again. Loses it. Has it in the slot. Swatted away there. Chad Lazine comes back to play a little defense. They chip this one up. Hickman in on the rush. Chad Lazine back playing D. Duncan Hickman leading the rush here for South Carolina. Bit of a flip-flop there in positions. Quick chance in front. Knocked down. Couldn't be handled there by Matt Owen. 9.5 to go. Back the other way comes Coastal. Stolen by Mike Peake. Chance for the Gamecocks. Down the left side. Quick shot save made by Williams. And Mike Peake's going to have to wait a little bit longer for his first goal as a South Carolina Gamecock. 5'11", out of Chantilly, Virginia. Mike Peake, one of the quicker guys out there, and he's got this long blonde hair as it flaps around in the breeze. It's kind of hard to miss him out there. Peake goes off. Smith's line comes on. He's got Ronan Egan at center with Ian Powderly on the right wing. Off the draw, shot by Ben Smith, kicked out by Williams. Smith gets it back. To the point, it's Burke. Burke avoids two checks, plays the puck off the boards to Egan in the slot. Bouncing puck finally stopped there by Williams again. And another cover here with 9:04 to go. 3-1 the score if you're just with us. Coastal leading South Carolina. Brendan Engtau, Cameron Tucker, and Ian Vanderveen, the 3 goal scorers for Coastal. The lone goal coming off the stick of Julian Reese for South Carolina. Another defensive zone faceoff for Coastal. They've been good at winning these so far. Griffin Williams just covering up the puck time and time again. Point shot there. Save made again by Williams. The rebound slapped all the way back down. Colin Burke races back to get it. Stopped by his goaltender, Gormley. Burke shovels that one behind the goal to Parker West. Burke's going to get this one back. They'll play pitch and catch off the dasher. Out off the boards, quickly taken there by Owen Thomas. Takes a hit, makes a play, moves the puck ahead. All the way back, it drifts right to left into Coastal territory. Icing waved off. Gamecocks have it to the point. Parker West walks the line, shoots one, knocked down in front. Smith in to get it. Into the corner. Ben Smith out off the dasher, picked up by West, cycled back down low for the Gamecock alternate captain in Smith again. Coastal tries to kick this one out of the boards. West keeps it in off the high glass. Finally cycled back out. And delayed icing here will be, there they'll call it. It was a bit of a slow roller back towards the goal of Liam Gormley. That puck barely had enough steam to get back to the goal line, but they will call icing. That'll send the face-off all the way back down. You guessed it, to the left of Griffin Williams. Just over 8 to go here in the first period. This one going by pretty quick. Egan again takes yet another offensive zone face-off. Can't win it. Stepping in to get this one is Cam Mecca. Backhands this one in. Tyler Oakley's going to pinch. Gets in after it, wins the battle, and chips it ahead for Ronan Egan. Off the boards, Coastal has it. They'll chip it back down low. Egan on the turnover. Tries to center one. No one home, though. Finally, a bit of a misplay there. Williams can't have it, and the Gamecocks do. They'll try to center it. Knocked down, and finally, as we have a stoppage, the puck is free. The net is off. Off the turnover there, it caused a scramble in front. And as Williams dove back to his goal post, he must have knocked the net off a little bit. And that's why we've got this stoppage here. 7:51 to go. 3-1 the score. Gamecocks playing catch-up here for the second time this season in just their second game. Wrapped off the boards, Coastal wins this faceoff. To the near side, Oakley keeps it back in. Stepping out in the slot. Rudman, quick shot, save made, rebound off the outside of the cage. Egan almost got a goal. Still, they're going to poke away for it in behind the goal. Taken there. Moved off the boards. Gamecocks have it. It's Oakley. Off the dasher again. Down low to his captain. Tries to center one. Goes off a skate, and now racing back is Oakley to pick up this puck. Neutral zone territory. Oakley wins the battle. Moves it ahead to Rudman. Down the left wing. Drops it off for his captain, Mecca. Quick shot. Knocked off the skate of a defender. In behind the goal, and around to get it is Rudman. Rudman battling for it there. Joining the fray, Ferrara, the alternate captain here for Coastal. Gamecocks still have it. Turning shot knocked down in front. Mecca's got it again. Cam Mecca all over the ice here to start the game. Shauna Clears finally get it out, get as far as center, and they're going to send this one in on goal. Gormley's going to steer it up into the netting with his goal stick, get a stoppage of play here, and a rest for a tired group of Gamecocks. First defensive zone faceoff for South Carolina we've seen in a while. Stepping in to take this one, Julian Reese. One back there by Ian Vanderveen. Vanderveen tries to center one, swatted away there by Bolger. Picked up by Reese. Bolger chips it out off the glass, off the official, kicked up ahead. Julian Reese down the left wing. Quick shot, save made. The rebound loose in front. Lazine can't tuck it home. Behind the goal it goes. Gamecocks can't come up with it. Finally, Shauna Clears do. They'll try to steer this one ahead. Picked up by Vanderveen. Moved out. Intercepted, though, at center ice. Before that puck came out, it's Reese. Quick shot from a sharp angle. Save made there by Williams. Shauna Clears have it. They're still trying to clear. They can't do it. Held in there by Bolger. Bolger's going to send it back down low for his right winger in Lazine. Down low, Vanderveen wraps it all the way around to the far side, and that'll effectively clear the zone. Back to get it, Ryan McGowan slaps it across for Hickman, who sends it off the dasher again. Near side, McGowan. 6 minutes to go here. McGowan, it's into a collision, loses the puck. Back to get it is Mike Bolger. Up ahead, Chad Lazine down the left side. Gamecocks moving right to left into the zone. Center ice pass just past the skate there of Williams. Off the stick of Matt Owen. Back again, out of the zone. Come the Shauna Clears. They'll dump this one back in. Icing is called here. And with 5:43, we get a stoppage in play, a line change here, and a face-off 200 feet down to our left. If you could see what I can see, the DJ booth here at the Wilmington Ice House is smack dab in the middle of the Gamecocks defensive zone here. So I've got about 30 feet to my right down to the goal line and 170 down to my left to the far end of the boards here. And got a decent amount of netting in my way here too, but we're going to make the best of it. Offensive zone draw. Owen Thomas has some words with the official and a late change here. They're getting ready to drop the puck. And finally, racing off the ice, Andrew Cole. Coastal Carolina almost had 6 men. And they're going to make him come back on the ice. Coastal's got 6 guys on the ice. The official wants to drop the puck anyway. And now finally waving Cole back off the ice again is the head official. Always something. 5:43 to go. Defensive zone draw, won by Coastal. Eng Tao plays this ahead, down to the right side. They'll swing it out wide. JT Compton skates away from Colin Burke, sends it back down low for Eng Tao. Backhanded no-look pass into the slot. They've got a chance. Knocked down in front, maybe off the blocker of Gormley. Into the corner. Smith has it. Coastal getting the better looks here. Out past the blue line. Powderly has it with speed into the Coastal zone. Pulls up right wing. Quick shot just past the goal. Taken down in front of the net is Ben Smith. A collision. And down is Colin Burke. Puck comes back into neutral territory. Ian Powderly swings back. Finds Ben Smith along the left side wall. Can't hang on to that puck. Into Coastal territory. It's going to be picked up by Powderly. Taken away from him just as quickly. Down to the ice. Ben Smith can't hang on to it. Through the skates of Colin Burke. Out towards center ice. He'll send this one back in. Stopped by the goaltender Williams. Behind the goal. Shauna clears. Start this one out again. Odd man rush. Oakley got taken down by an official, so it's going to be a 3-on-2. Into the slot. Quick shot. Can't settle down. Big save by Gormley. The chance there by Gordon Gersner. Gormley shuts him down with the right pad. Rebound. Out to the far side corner. Tyler Oakley. 4.5 to go here. Gamecocks trail by 2. It's 3-1. Rob Lawrence has a chance now. Quick shot save made by Williams. That puck going end to end in a blink of an eye. Williams sends this one back towards the blue line. Can't be handled by Oakley. A loose mouth guard on the ice kind of interferes with the puck there. Quick shot just past the goalpost there off the stick of Gersner. In behind Gormley, the puck bounces. Picked up by Avery Pruden. Cycles this one out off the dasher. Too far for Oakley. It'll be taken there at the half wall. Slapped back in by Kenny Ferrara. One of the alternate captains here for Coastal. Kyle Yaffe, the other one. And the head captain, Brendan Eng Tao. Matt Owen in his defensive zone. Plays it behind his goaltender off the dasher. Too far for Pruden. Gamecocks scrambling in their own zone right now. Shoveled in on the backhand by Joe McAdams. Pruden takes it, hammers it back out, skipping all the way down the ice. Touched up by a couple of Coastal sticks in the neutral zone. Finally, we get a breakout here. 3.5 to go. First period. Picked off there. Gamecocks have it back the other way. Rudman lowers the shoulder there. Gets blown up by Brett Taylor. And that'll result in a Coastal possession here. Cam Mecca getting involved in the physicality here. Back in his own zone. Egan for McGowan. McGowan, the stretch pass, kicked ahead there by Luke Rudman. Some nice footwork. That puck didn't end up on a friendly tape. Out off the boards. Rudman has it, gets hit again, takes his man down. Mecca's got the puck, escapes a check. Down the right side, Cam Mecca makes a move right in front, diving towards the goal. Mecca can't finish. Coastal picks it up here. They'll take it down again. Finally, backhanding this one out of their zone. Hickman's going to slap it back in from the red line. Stopped by the stick there of Williams. Goaltender plays it for Brett Taylor. Cycled back around, but the Gamecocks have it again. Hickman at the line, sends one. A bouncing puck just past Cam Mecca's stick. He'll follow it underneath. On the backhand, a big chance there for Egan. He couldn't capitalize. 2:40 to go. Centering pass again. Mecca, quick shot save made there by Williams again. And that'll jumpstart the Coastal rush. Guess who? Brendan Engtown down the right side. One goal already. Cuts towards the slot. Lost the puck there. Taken away by Egan. Engtown shovels this one into the far side corner where it's taken by Hickman. Hickman backhands one up for Rudman. Tired Gamecocks out there. Not a lot of skates moving. Picked up at center ice by Mecca. He gets his feet going, though. Just about 2 to go here in the period. Mecca takes a hit along the far wall, and he's going to have to head all the way back to the Gamecock bench for a line change. This allows the Shauna Clears a breakout chance here. Picked up. Vanderveen tries to curl that one between his skates. Chopped all the way up in the air to the far half wall. Vanderveen takes it down low. Justin Folks. Vanderveen goes down in front. Eng Tao tries the one-timer, and he lost his stick. Picked up by Hickman. Eng Tao without a stick tries to swipe there at Hickman. Puck comes free into the neutral zone. Cycled back into Gamecock territory. Picking this one up in the slot. It's Vanderveen. He's got a chance. Nice defensive play there. Save made by Gormley. Parker West rushing back to deny the opportunity. Now back the other way come the Gamecocks. 90 seconds to go. Julian Reese, top of the circle. Pulls up, shoots one off the outside of the goalpost. Mike Bolger can't come up with it. Shoveled out off the boards. It's going to be Eng Tao waiting at the red line. 2-on-1. Eng Tao down the right side. Got Vanderveen. Sends it into the slot. Broken up there nicely by Colin Burke. They'll shovel it out on the backhand. Bouncing puck here. Picked up by Reese. Chad Lazine now on the right side for South Carolina. Into the zone. Feeds Reese. Save made there by Williams. And he gets the whistle and a face-off here. 1:08 to go. Big chance there by Lazine. Tries to feed Reese. He gets a stick on it, but not a real solid touch there. So it ends up just drifting back into the pads of Williams. And so another offensive zone faceoff for South Carolina here to end the period. Julian Reese slow to get off the ice. He's gassed. He's been out there for a while. If you can make it 3-2 heading back into the dressing room, that's a heck of a lot better than 3-1. Gamecocks just having that next goal in mind. Coastal trying to play some defensive hockey here. Maybe make a 2-goal lead into 3. Powderly holds it at the blue line off the draw. It drifts out towards center ice. Coming back to get that one, Pruden. Shovels it on the backhand pass. It gets up to Ben Smith. Centering pass. Powderly tries to move it to the right side. Owen Thomas can't finish. Thomas has it back out off the high glass. Down low. Centering pass. Thomas can't hang on to it. It drifts into the corner. Pinching down low, Tyler Oakley. Off the boards below the goal line. Smith has it. Sends it on the backhand again. Powderly below the goal line still. Looking for Smith in the high slot. He goes instead to the blue line. It's Pruden. Pulls up. Knocked down in front. Smith has it from his feet. Can't settle it down. A turning shot there by Oakley. Just goes wide. 25 to go. Coastal finally shovels it back out. Powderly hangs on to it in the neutral zone. Turns around. Back the other way. Trying to turn it into an odd man rush. To the left side. Pruden sends it back in. 14 to go. Gamecocks knocking on the door here. Powderly can't get through. Below the goal line, Griffin Williams cycles to his left, to his right. And now sent all the way back down into South Carolina territory. Oakley going to get the touch on it here as time expires in the first period. Through 20 minutes of play, Coastal Carolina 3, University of South Carolina 1. Goals by Brendan Engtau, Cameron Tucker, and Ian Vanderveen for Coastal. The lone goal again for South Carolina coming off the stick of Julian Reese, his third of the season. We'll send you to a break here for the first intermission. When we come back, we'll give you any stats or any information we can, and that'll be the beginning of the second period. Stay with us here on the Capital City Sports Network, presented by SGTV. Welcome back to Wilmington. The Gamecocks just taking the ice now here for the beginning of the second period. Coastal, we still await their return from the dressing room. Head coach Alan Sirwa and assistant coach John Cocklenberg of South Carolina heading back here to their bench. And in that first period, we've got a lot of goals here, some scored by South Carolina. 3-1 the score, Coastal leading USC. Goals again coming off the stick of Brendan Engtau, Cameron Tucker, and Ian Vanderveen. South Carolina lone goal scorer, Julian Reese. It was a fast-paced first period. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties here, trying to work through them. It was a fast-paced first period. Brendan Engtau, we know, drives the offense here for Coastal. Smaller player, doesn't matter. One of the fastest guys out there on the ice, creates time and space with his feet. He was able to do that there about halfway through the first period. He comes down the right wing, near side, right in front of our broadcast booth, pulls up the left-handed shot from the right wing, goes upstairs over the glove of Gormley. That one made it 2-1. And then the third goal off the stick, Ian Vanderveen, 6'5", a heavily recruited player, Ian Vanderveen. He's been scouted here for 2 years by head coach Mike DeCarl. From Greenville, South Carolina, 2 years. Again, really like the homey feeling of Coastal Carolina. For those of you that haven't been there, head coach DeCarl describes it as not quite a high school type atmosphere, but it's smaller, 40-person classes at maximum. It makes it comfortable for some of those players that aren't ready for a big-time university feel. Ian Vanderveen blending in quite nicely here on this Coastal roster. And one of the bigger other recruited players here, Broderick Dennis out of the USPHL for Charlotte. His father worked for the Department of Defense. He's played in Sweden, played in Switzerland. Again, a lot of these guys recruited by Coach DeCarl and the Chanticleers, coming from all over the place. South Carolina, their most foreign player, if you will, Rob Lawrence, the only non-American out of Toronto, Ontario. Again, the freshman making his debut here tonight for the Gamecocks. As we get ready for the start of the second period, Gamecocks, Liam Gormley down to our left. Griffin Williams now down to our right. The Gamecocks move left to right off the draw. Ian Powderly. Ronan Egan now takes the draw for the Gamecocks, able to win it back here to Avery Pruden. We're underway here in the second. Off the turnover, picked up by Folks, moved back into South Carolina territory with some speed out to the right side. Centering pass there, shut down by Gormley. Gets the glove on top, makes the save here. Just 14 seconds off the clock here in the second. And we have a face-off here, already a line change. Defensive pairing of Pruden and Oakley comes off. Ryan McGowan and Duncan Hickman back on. We haven't seen much of Nick Peters here ever since about halfway through the period. Offensive zone draw, won by Coastal, one timed way wide of the net. And to get this one is Folks. Wrestles it down, jousts with Ryan McGowan, able to pick this one up. Finally out of the corner is going to be Folks. Turns up right in front. Big shot off the outside of the goalpost. Almost beat Gormley down low. Just 30 seconds in. Big chance there for Coastal. Finally, they knock it back down. Chipped out off the glass by Egan. Settled down, though, but the Chanticleers will take control once more. Two players come together. Glove down there by Broderick Davis. Picked up. Spinning shot. Can't hang on to it. And this one twirled ahead there by Ronan Egan. Play to the near side. Cam Mecca out in front of the Coastal bench. Luke Rudman bobbled back down, and again, Mecca with speed down the left side. That far wing. Quick shot save made by Williams. Mecca gets his rebound back, though. Underneath, goes up high. McGowan off the glass, back down low. To get it, Powderly. First to the puck is Broderick Dennis. Dennis has it off the skates. He's going to pick it up again. The defenseman here for Coastal leading the rush down the left side. Pulls up top of the circles. Quick shot knocked down in front, redirected by the stick of Kenny Ferrara. And back to his feet now is Dennis. As this puck picked up by South Carolina, McGowan shovels it on the backhand. Picked up there by Dennis at center ice. Kicked over to his defensive partner in Kyle Yaffe and moved quickly ahead. Coastal on the restart. Dropped that pass off. Picked up by Ian Powderly, though. And friendly white jerseys back the other way for South Carolina. Powderly taken out of the play. Owen Thomas into the far side corner. Thomas taken to task there by Brett Taylor. Picked up. Smith, center ice pass. Powderly back out to the point. Parker West holds it in on the backhand. Shovels this one back down low to Thomas. Thomas on the goal line, loses the puck, stepping in, Colin Burke. Burke the point shot, redirected in front, they score. Ian Powderly got a tip on it. 18:01 to go in the second period. Powderly gets the Gamecocks back in it. It's 3-2. And with that tip, Colin Burke has his first point in a South Carolina Gamecocks uniform. One of the more closely watched defensive prospects all throughout tryouts, and mainly for the way he plays, but also because he's 6'5" and taller than everyone on the team. 3-2 the score now. Just 2 minutes into the second period, a rejuvenated Gamecock squad coming out of the dressing room. Into the corner, Chad Lazine off the draw. Parker West holds it back into Coastal territory. Final tee taken back out and turned over again. Mike Bolger into the Coastal zone. In the slot, quick shot save made. Williams rebound taken by his defenseman. They don't know what to do with it. Scramble in front. Williams back down, falling to his right. And the puck ends up in the corner. They'll have to try to avoid the official there. Taken now. Shauna clears have it down low. Spinning off a check, Cameron Tucker. 1 goal already tonight. And a collision on the far side. Colin Burke gets involved. And now a whistle and a stoppage here with 17.5 to go. The official stepping in between Matt O'Rourke and Julian Reese. We don't think anyone's going to head to the penalty box, but again, a stoppage here. Most likely delayed offsides. But the faceoff comes back inside Coastal territory. Well, the reason is unknown, but it is clear that we're going to have a faceoff here. To the right of Griffin Williams. Matt Owen steps in to take it. Faces off against Ian Vanderveen. One back by Owen. Back out to the point. Prudent, quick shot knocked down in front. Never got to the net here. Owen gets involved. Peak has it out of the corner. Right-handed shot goes back down below the goal line. Owen stuffs it in. He scores! Matt Owen plays it off the skate of the defenseman from below the goal line, and the Gamecocks tie things up here in Wilmington. 17-11 to go in the second period. It's 3-3. Matt Owen getting in with Michael Peak. All three Gamecock forwards down below the goal line. Peak, Owen, and Robbie Lawrence. And Peak throws that one right through the goal mouth off the skate of Vanderveen into the back of the net. And we are right back where we started, all tied up off the draw. At center ice, Brennan Engtau tries to win it forward. Can't get to it. Glove down there. Nice hands by Broderick Dennis. Cam Mecca has it, though. Down the right wing. Centering pass off the stick of Luke Rudman. Pops out to the far side in the corner. Coastal Carolina back on it. New life here from South Carolina. They play it back ahead. Shoveled up. Coastal back with speed. Down the right side. Quick shot. Save made. Gormley rebound. Just goes wide. They'll try to battle back out in front. Kicked back down below the goal line. Finally, we got a stoppage here. A player down on the ice. And more afterwards. Avery Pruden gets into a scuffle. Finally, the two men are separated. More shoving here from Tyler Oakley. Trying to get a look at who his dance partner is here. Might be Ang Tao. As finally in behind the net with 16:44 to go in the second period. The Coastal player gets back to his feet. We've got someone without a lid here. And out of all of this, we'll have a face-off. They'll send some men to the penalty box here, too. JT Compton, man without a helmet, in the box. He will be joined by Broderick Dennis. And the lone man in the penalty box for South Carolina, Avery Pruden. We don't have any inside sources in the penalty box tonight, unfortunately, so we won't be able to bring you all of the penalties to an exact measure. But we'll try to watch here for the hand signals from the official, as they're having a long conversation with the scorer as to who gets what. But we know who. We know who's in the box. Again, Dennis and Cameron Tucker for Coastal. Avery Pruden in the box there for South Carolina. Still, a lot of conversation here. Cam Mecca, Brendan Engtau, the two captains, speaking with the officials. And now Alan Surwa wants an explanation. And it is important to note again, Surwa and Mike DeCarl, two ECHL veterans. Alan Surwa spending over 10 years in the league. These guys been all around. Nashville Knights alumnus Mike DeCarl, PD Pride for Alain Surwa, Greenville Growl, Baton Rouge Kingfish, the Jacksonville Lizard Kings. He's been all over the place, and now these two find themselves behind the benches of college hockey teams. So from the looks of it, we'll skate 4-on-4. Two men in the box for Coastal, one for South Carolina. Right now, the puck is to the right of Liam Gormley, down to our left. Cam Mecca wants to go here. He wants the puck to be dropped, but the officials still not ready to go here. The linesman finally joined by the head official at the scorer's table. Still a lengthy discussion coming out of all this. Players just want to play. The officials want to make sure they've got everything right. In our discussions with head coach Mike DeCarl, he said one of the biggest factors that allowed them to win the championship last season was their discipline and their conditioning. Those two factors above everything else. And when you really see those things come into play is in the third period. When teams get worn down, the better conditioned team often comes through and is able to get that late goal and able to stick things out. Ben Smith signing us 5-on-5 from the bench. Team player Ben Smith there, making sure we know what's going on. We'll go 5-on-5 here. It's just a matter of getting those 10 players out on the ice. And we've also changed the location of the face-off. We've gone from the right of Liam Gormley in the South Carolina end of play. We go right outside that to the other side of the ice, right in front of the Coastal Carolina bench. Now I think we're ready to go here. 5-on-5, 16:44 to go in the second period. 3-3 the score. Coastal comes in on the back end. Big save there by Gormley. Loose puck, though. He doesn't know where it is. Fortunately for him, on the tape of Ronan Egan. Odd man rush develops for South Carolina. Egan down the right wing, steps in front, centering pass, knocked down from behind his Bolger, and they score! Out of the confusion, Cam Mecca tucks it home. The Gamecocks are on top here, 4-3. And what a turn of events here. Out of an absolutely nothing play, the Gamecocks, there was so much confusion all around. Egan brings it down the right side. It looked like there was going to be a pretty good chance. Ryan McGowan gets bowled over. The goaltender Williams lost sight of the puck. It looked like there would have been a stoppage, but Cam Mecca able to tuck that puck home for his third of the season. And from down 3-1, the Gamecocks are on top 4-3. 15 goals last season, 3 this year for the captain out of Rome, New York. He led all players last season in goal scoring and point scoring. The only player that had more assists was Corey Hawkinson. Hawkinson had 10, Mecca had 9. An offensive weapon for South Carolina and a leader both on and off the ice. That's why he's got that C on the left side of his chest here. And we've got more discussion here from the officials. Most likely just trying to get the scoring right, who got the assists. It looks like Ryan McGowan's guaranteed one. We'll see if there was another assist that found its way onto the scorecard there. Either way, 4-3, the Gamecocks lead for the first time in this hockey game. Eng Tao chips it in off the center ice faceoff. Mecca wraps it hard off the boards around to Colin Burke. Burke's going to backhand this one up. Can't be handled there by Matt Corning. Finally drifting back in on goaltender Griffin Williams. He'll stop for a faceoff here. He'll get an apology from his defenseman, Matt Corning. Again, a simple play that Corning kind of fumbled the puck there. His goaltender bails him out. From the looks of it, and we don't have any official stats here on any of the Coastal players, really. Height, weight, other than Vanderveen. We know he's 6'5" because he stands out. From the looks of it, Gormley down to our left, 5'8". Griffin Williams down to our right now. Doesn't look much taller than that. Two small goaltenders, but they don't play that way. Quickly, breakout coming here. Fulks down the right wing. Quick shot there, just wide of the goal. It goes off the outside of the cage. Gormley coming down to cut down the angle. Fulks gets it back again. Shot over the cage there. Coastal cycling. They go back to the point here. Kyle Yaffe has it, touches it back down low. They'll rim it around, left wing to right wing. Played back into the backhand. Skipping puck taken there. Gamecocks have it. 15:43 to go. A recent score makes it 4-3 South Carolina. Owen Thomas gets crunched inside the Coastal line. Taken down behind the play. He's wrapped up. Brendan Eng Tao, meanwhile, heads back the other way for the Gamecocks. Pulls up over the line. Sends it out to the left wing. Quick shot just past the blocker there of Liam Gormley. South Carolina finally able to send this one back out. Ben Smith down for the icing. Incredulous right now. Ben Smith and Owen Thomas, all of the Gamecocks, can't believe that's icing. They argue that it was touched by the stick of the defenseman, Matt Barley. Meanwhile, play goes back down to our left. Last couple of minutes have been something. A lot of conditioning, a lot of conversation here among the officials and among the players. Finally, 15-20, we've got a puck down inside South Carolina territory. Flipped up. Nice play by Ben Smith. Odd man must materializes here. Smith into the near side corner, can't handle the puck. He's knocked off of it. Powderly sends it back upstairs. Bouncing puck from the blue line down to the goal line. Powderly picks it up. Right wing face-off time. Centering pass there. Swiped at by Reese. He couldn't connect. Back out. Come the Shauna Clears. Down the right wing. Picked up by Gordon Gerstner. Quick shot. And off the whistle, it bounces up into the netting there. That was a quick shot there. It couldn't tell if it hit the back of the net or the netting in behind the glass. It will be the latter. And so a face-off here with 14:55 to go in the second period. If you're just with us, the goal scorers for Coastal Carolina: Brendan Engtau, Cameron Tucker, Ian Vanderveen, Ian Powderly, Julian Reese, Matt Owen, and Cam Mecca with the most recent goal to make it 4-3. Defensive zone draw, won by the Gamecocks. They're winning more of those faceoffs, and it's showing here. They've got the puck more often. Julian Reese into the zone, down the right side. Quick shot, nice block there by the Coastal defenseman. On the wraparound, Reese in front, big save, Williams. Puck just sitting there. Finally, they whack it back out. No one knew where that puck was. Williams just getting back with his stick here. Back down, the puck drifts into Carolina territory. Trying to wrap it around the net. They'll center one, knocked down by a friendly stick for South Carolina. Breakout pass, picked up near side. It's Lazine. Lazine, the rookie, centering pass for Reese, gets a touch on it and ends up skipping in behind the Coastal net. Oakley pinching back down in. A big hit there he absorbs from Andrew Cole. And now Coastal takes over. Vanderveen, far side corner, avoids Chad Lazine. Puck drifts out past Duncan Hickman. And the slow roller chased down by, looking like Andrew Cole getting involved. He'll hit Hickman. Finally, Gamecocks chip it out off the high glass. Reese drops this one off. Bolger down the right side with Reese breaking towards the net. Bolger centering pass. Reese can't get a touch on it. Lazine tries to slap one towards the net off the boards. Can't get it, though. It'll roll slowly back up towards the Gamecock bench. Still in the Coastal zone. Played there and back again with some speed now. Rush materializing for Coastal. Engtau, long slapper, gets redirected. May have gone off the ceiling there. Off the stick of a Gamecock defender. And with 13:35 to go, we get a stoppage. Engtau been the source of some conversations here among the Gamecocks. He's the Coastal captain. He's getting in everybody's face, making sure they know he's not going anywhere. And his play has reflected that. He's already got a goal tonight. One of the finer goals out of the 7. Not on the ice right now, though. He heads back to the bench, and off the face-off here, Gamecocks have it played up into the netting again. If you were here, you'd notice the glass all the way around the near side of the ice is short. It's the short kind of glass. It's not the tall glass that wraps around the end zone and usually about to the blue line. We have the short glass, and the netting comes down, so we've got more pucks out of play as a result. Off the draw, Gamecocks send it all the way back down. Colin Burke, the guilty party of an icing. We've got more players tripping over each other. One of the things that has stood out the most tonight is the amount of players falling down. Not a result of hitting or anything like that, just losing their balance, getting tied up with someone else. Maybe something to do with the ice. Or maybe something to do with the skate sharpening. Evan Hoey, team president, he's the only guy that does the skate sharpening. Usually no complaints, but maybe after tonight some of the guys will have a few words for him. We've got another icing here. You didn't miss much. Puck rolled all the way back down from the Gamecocks end to our left. From the Gamecocks end to our left to the back of the net. Griffin Williams down to our right. Second consecutive icing. No one's keeping track of icings, but you got to guess there's been quite a few of those. 13:13 to go. Second period. We approach the halfway mark of this hockey game. 7 goals, split almost evenly as you can split an odd number. Shot off the draw. Save made by Gormley. And another stoppage here. That took only 3 seconds off the clock. Compton, Folks, and Engtau, the starting 3 for Coastal through this hockey game. They've been their most prominent line. Engtau, the sophomore captain. We spoke with head coach DeCarl. Usually wouldn't pick such a young guy to be the captain, but Engtau shows terrific leadership qualities, and his play backs up his leadership as well, so that's why he's got the C on his chest. Again, alternate captains Kyle Yaffe and Kenny Ferrara. As we have a collision out towards the neutral zone. Puck finally played back in. We're going to go end-to-end here, it seems. Maybe another icing forthcoming. Kicked off the skate of Luke Rudman. Turnover in the neutral zone. Play maybe picking back up here. Duncan Hickman in South Carolina territory. Bounces it off the boards in behind his goaltender to his defensive partner. Steered up the wall there by Mecca. Drifts slowly down the ice. Kyle Yaffe, the defenseman now for Coastal, skates in behind his goal. Lost the puck, though. Egan off the turnover. Has it. Centering pass. Mecca. Quick shot. Just wide of the goalpost. Into the corner. It rides up. McGowan. Quick shot. Save made. Rebound. Williams is down on his back. Puck below the goal line. Rudman brings it out. Tries to center. Loose in front. Egan can't get a stick on it. Turning shot. Save made again by Williams. Puck out to the far board. Mecca slaps it back down low. This line of Mecca, Rudman, and Egan buzzing here in the Coastal zone. Egan on the forecheck. Rudman has it, reaping the rewards down low. Backhand shot, he sent it wide. To the far boards now. Egan gets involved, takes a man down. He goes with Cameron Tucker. And through all of it, Luke Rudman gets the puck. Finally, picked up again this time. Cameron Tucker able to skate it out of his own zone, turns the Jets on, sends this one on goal. Stick save there by Gormley, an easy one at that. And it's played up ahead. Breakout now for South Carolina. New unit on. Owen Thomas picks it up over the line, drops it off. Powderly has some space in the slot, loses the puck in his feet. Nice defensive play there by Ryan Barley. Goes all the way back out. Gamecocks on the restart. They'll rim it back around. Right wing to left wing underneath the net. Ben Smith along the half wall for Colin Burke. Makes a nice play, but a risky one. Sends one down low. Picked up again at the line. They'll move it back down through again. Smith along the goal line underneath the net. Has Owen Thomas with him. Smith sends it through to Owen Thomas. Down low along the boards. Skates in towards center. Back down low for Smith. Both men below the goal line. Give and go. Knocked off his stick and played all the way back past Tyler Oakley. No icing. The Gamecocks will have to restart. Line change. Burke Coastal. Picked up Owen Thomas. Tries to take advantage there of the long change. Blown down on the offsides. And we will have a face-off just outside Chanticleer territory with 10:48 to go in the second. 4-2, the Gamecocks lead here. Another unit change. Solid shift there by Smith, Powderly, and Thomas. Listed officially as the first line. We don't know if they've had the most ice time. But as this puck steered in behind Griffin Williams, meanwhile off the dasher, played there ahead to Andrew Cole. Getting involved now, Julian Reese. Centering pass for Bolger on the backhand. Can't settle it down. Drifting out over the blue line. Can't be handled there by Oakley. He'll have to retreat back towards neutral territory. D-to-D Pruden shuffles it back in. Down low, Reese on the forecheck. Bolger hits his man. Oakley holds it in the blue line. Sends it back down underneath Williams' cage. Around to get it. Coastal defensemen don't really know who wants to pick it up, though. Through all of this, Chad Lazine. Puck flipped up in the air. Pruden, steep shot from the far wall. Knocked down in front off the rebound. Yawning cage there for Julian Reese, but he couldn't bury it. The 10-minute mark here. Halfway for a hockey game. Sent down there, Mike Bolger. Puck free in the slot for Reese. Picked up. Lazine, quick shot and a big blocker save by Williams. The rebound played down by Bolger. Back to the point in Oakley. Long shot, knocked down. Comes free to Bolger along the far side wall. Shoveled back on the backhand. Chad Lazine wants it. Sweeps it through the goal mouth. No one home on the far side of the net to tap it in. Some tired Coastal Carolina players right now. Vanderveen almost delivered a freight train of a hit there to Pruden. He gets the puck ahead to Lazine. Matt Owen steers it into open ice. Picked up there by Chanticleer. They'll bring it back the other way. Vanderveen loses it. Fortunately for him, JT Compton was there. Off the turnover, though. Oakley steps in, shoots one off a stick into the corner. He goes for a line change. Matt Owen, the fourth line center, into the corner now. Michael Peake gets hit from behind. A delayed call here. Gamecocks will go to the man advantage. In the slot, Parker West can't get a shot off. Just through the goal crease. Wide of that right post. Mike Peake back to his feet now. Has the puck. It's West at the corner. Vacant cage down to our left. 6 attackers for South Carolina. Center ice pass doesn't get through. Colin Burke down low. Still, Robbie Lawrence with it. In the circle, sends it back down low. Steep angle shot. The jam play won't go. And finally, it's touched up by Kyle Yaffe. And we have a penalty here. Michael Peake hit from behind. The guilty party, Justin Folks. We will see the official ruling here. Most likely boarding. We'll wait for the minutes to be put up on the scoreboard. If it's 2, we'll know it's a minor. 5, we'll know it's a major. Well, he has been thrown out of the game, so, hey, context clues right there say, yep, as they put it up on the big board there, 2 minutes hitting from behind, it would seem. Gamecocks to their first power play of the game. Hickman at the point controls off the draw. Center point, McGowan now. Left-handed shot, sends it back down low for Bolger. In the slot, save made by Williams off the one-time shot from Ronan Egan. Had a couple of power play goals in Clemson. Egan down low. 2 men below the goal line for South Carolina. Egan to the point. It's Hickman. McGowan wants the puck. He's going to send it back down for Egan again. Rotating now. McGowan near side. Bump pass back for Hickman. Controls. Down low. McGowan in the circle now. Shot just wide of the net. Hickman's got to hustle. Back over to the other side. He keeps the puck in. Nice play by Hickman. Sends it down for Mecca. Still, the Gamecocks on the power play. 30 seconds gone. McGowan the one-timer. Heat-seeking missile there. Goes up high. Hits a defenseman on the way. At the point, Hickman controls. Far side wall. Egan down low to Mecca in the corner. Spins. Takes it in front off the outside of the cage. Nice move there by Cam Mecca. Mike Bolger gets into it. Down below the goal line. 3 Gamecocks. Stuff play there by Mecca. He's shut down with the left pad of Griffin Williams. And finally cleared out and down by Kenny Ferrara. Second power play unit comes on for South Carolina. 56 to go on the man advantage. The breakout through neutral territory. Powderly has it at the blue line. Shovels it over. Far side skipping puck can't be handled by Ben Smith. They'll move it back down low. Owen Thomas in the corner. The Gamecocks set up shop. Matt Corning off the turn play there by Ben Smith. He tried to stuff it on the wraparound. Sends it back out for McGowan. But that puck too hot to handle. McGowan chips it over to his defensive partner in South Carolina territory. Hit hard behind the play there. Gamecocks on the delayed penalty. Duncan Hickman just back to his feet. Owen Thomas to the backhand. Can't stuff it home. 6 attackers now for South Carolina. Into the feet there. Settled down. They've got it. Rudman on the backhand. Just goes wide of the net. Still 6 attackers. The man advantage for South Carolina and the empty net. Owen Thomas. Center ice pass. Fanned on by Rudman. Finally played there by Liam Burns. And a roughing minor sends another man to the box for Coastal. 5 to go on the initial penalty. We'll have 5 seconds at 5-on-5. And then the Gamecock power play will go back at 5-on-4. That was one of the stranger plays, a bit difficult to keep up with. We've got Hickman boarded behind the play, 200 feet to our left. And then a brilliant move by Owen Thomas. Some inside-outside dekes right through the slot. Almost takes it right to the back of the net. But he lost that puck right as that final move to the backhand just rolled off the toe of his stick. So we'll have 5-on-3 inside the Coastal zone. Mike Bolger, along with his power play unit, Ronan Egan. Cam Mecca in on the draw. One there, moved forward by the Gamecocks. Oakley, final seconds of the 5-on-3. Moves it back down. Pruden, 5-on-4 now. Quick shot, nice block there by the skate of Broderick Dennis. Pruden battles for it in the corner. Pinch down low. All the Gamecocks down below the circles there. Underneath, Cam Mecca has it. The power play still going back to work here. Mecca shot upstairs, knocked down in front, backhanded through, but held in at the line there. It skipped over the stick of Oakley. They got to be careful here. Oakley able to keep that puck away from a forechecking penalty killer. Gamecocks move it back in. Mecca down the right wing. Kicks it out, turns up, curls back towards the point. Pruden has the puck. Mecca along the half wall. Pitch and catch with Pruden. The quick shot knocked down in front. Out towards center ice. Folks going to skate it here. Folks gets the edge here on Pruden. Quick shot. He scores! A shorthanded goal there. Justin Folks ties the game for Coastal. It's 4-4 with 6:02 to go in the second period. That dangerous play out at the blue line. Tyler Oakley unable to hold that puck in. It skipped over the blade of his stick. And then Folks just able to get the angle on Avery Pruden cutting back. And a shorthanded goal takes the wind out of the sails of the Gamecocks here for sure. Still, 1:09 of power play time. Off the draw, McGowan wraps it back in the right wing corner. Around to the left side, Luke Rudman can play it here. Julian Reese to the point in Hickman. Walks the line, sends it across, far side. Reese pulls up, shoots one, knocked away. Into the glass behind the goal. Rudman to the half wall in Reese. Centering pass, McGowan sends one over the net. From 5 feet off the goal line, Ryan McGowan skies one off the toe of his stick. He can't believe he didn't bury that puck right there. Just inches from a 5-4 hockey game. Still 5:36 to go in the second. 43 to go on the man advantage. This same Gamecock power play unit will stay out there. Luke Rudman on the left wing, Julian Reese at center, Chad Lazine on the right, Hickman and McGowan at the point. The face-off man here for Coastal, Kenny Ferrara, he'll go against Julian Reese as we have more conversation here from the official, and they're going to rule as face-off goes outside as it came off the stick of McGowan unimpeded. Had the puck gone off a Coastal stick or an elbow or something like that and then gone out, face-off would have been inside. But because a Gamecock touched it last in the offensive zone, the draw comes outside the zone. Played back in, though. 40 to go on the power play. Rudman into the far side corner. Comes around the net on his backhand. Watch there and bodied off the puck. A big hit there by Brett Taylor. Rudman doubled up on now. Taylor has it, shoots it out. Glove down by McGowan. Nice play. Sends it across for Reese. Far side, quick shot, catches the glass. Rims all the way around. McGowan's got to get it in gear here and get all the way back down into South Carolina territory. They go D to D. Hickman, nice forechecking there by Coastal. 12 to go on the power play here. McGowan brings it in down the right wing. Pulls up, shoots one, hit a skate there. Tons of block shots here by Coastal. They hammer this one off the boards back down into South Carolina territory. Hickman's got it. Time expires on the man advantage. We're back at 5-on-5. Coastal kills off 2 and gets a shorty at it. In Coastal territory, the puck bouncing up. They'll play it back out off the boards. Picked up ahead now here. It's Gordon Gerstner. Pass broken up. Gamecocks have it in the neutral zone. Reese with speed and a vengeance here. Quick shot save made right on. Right into that Chanticleer logo. The green chicken head on the crest there of the goaltender Griffin Williams. Another face-off here. 4:28 to go. Second period. Offensive zone opportunity here for South Carolina comes to the left of Williams. Seems like the vast majority of these faceoffs have come in the offensive zone for South Carolina. Williams, a goaltender that's going to cover the puck any chance he gets. He won't take any chances. Rob Lawrence out to the point. Gamecocks have it. Stick there. Nice save by Griffin Williams. It goes into the glass. Picked up by Lawrence again. Out to the point. Parker West, top of the circles. Shot blocked there by Engtau. West follows his shot, though. Back down below the goal line. Centering pass there. Peak tries to get it through to Owen in the slot. Taken back the other way, though. Out to the left side, it's Engtau with some speed. Quick shot knocked off the stick there. Nice defensive play by Rob Lawrence. Gets the puck out of play and a face-off here with 3:56. And a tie hockey game, 4-4 the score. Face-off to the right of Liam Gormley. Again, another delayed line change here. Coastal not getting all the guys on or off they want. The officials are being lenient here. They're letting guys get off late. In the zone, offensive zone chance won by Coastal. And we'll get another stoppage here. Owen Thomas distraught over something. And again, the officials have to sort out what's going on here. Not a lot of communication amongst the three of them. They'll have a conference inside the right wing faceoff dot to the stick side of Liam Gormley. Not sure why that play was blown down, but either way, we got a face-off here. Again, it's won back by Coastal. Held in at the line. Wrapped back down low by Matt Corning. Underneath Gormley's net. Taken around. Far side. Smith plays it ahead to his center. Picked up, though, off the turnover. The Gamecocks get it back. They'll move it as far as center. D to D. The Chanticleers go. Batted down there. Flying puck through the air. Cameron Tucker has it. Plays it ahead near to Vanderveen. Vanderveen. Turnover, though. Powderly can't hold it in over the line. Back out to neutral territory. Vanderveen over the line now. South Carolina territory. Quick shot. Save made by Gormley. Rebound goes just wide on the backhand. Vanderveen can't tuck it in. Held in at the point, though. Far side in front of the Coastal bench. Underneath they play it. Ben Smith playing some D here for South Carolina. Moves it ahead. Powderly with some speed. Might have a chance here. Nice move to the inside. Coastal defenseman goes down. Powderly finishes him off, though, with a check. Owen Thomas underneath. Tries to wrestle that puck away from Liam Burns. Bodies him off the puck. Puck rolls free. Avery Pruden cutting across. Can't hold that puck in. Vanderveen out through center ice into South Carolina territory. Loses it. Hands it across. Quick shot upstairs. He scores. Vanderveen feeds his man. I believe Kenny Ferrara is going to get that goal. And Coastal, after tying it at 4, has taken the lead here, 5-4 with 2:47 to go in the second period. Back and forth we continue. Cameron Tucker, the goal scorer, waiting for him to turn around there. His second goal of the night. Kenny Ferrara is going to have to wait for one. But Cameron Tucker gives Coastal the lead here inside 3 minutes to go in the second period. Again, after that shorthanded goal, they seem to have all the momentum. And a quick rush there, lateral pass left to right. And Coastal is on top here. Mecca into the zone now. Backhand shot, he scores! Cam Mecca said not so fast. The Gamecocks tie it at 5 on the backhand. Cam Mecca does it again. Second goal of the game, an absolute beauty. Mecca continues to dazzle here in Wilmington. Right off the hop, he steamrolled that puck down the left wing, took it to the backhand, walked around Griffin Williams, slipped it home, and we are tied up yet again. 10 goals so far, evenly divided, 5-5 the score. Neutral zone draw. We're going to see, can Coastal counter? No, this puck goes out of play right off the bat here into that netting over the short glass right in front of the blue line here, inside Coastal territory. The faceoff will come outside. Ronan Egan to take the draw for South Carolina against Justin Folks. Folks wins it laterally, back to a defenseman now. Touched by Folks, picked up by Pruden in the neutral zone. Bouncing puck settled down at the South Carolina blue line. Turning shot goes just wide of Gormley's goal. Gamecocks wrestle for it along the near side boards. Egan able to play it free. Poked off his stick, back now into territory. Eng Tao gets taken down. A couple of nice spin moves there. He couldn't hang on to the puck. Slow roller. Back down in front. Played out off the boards. Picked up by Rudman, though. Centering pass. Egan. Mecca the one-time shot. Save made. Rebound. Can't be tucked home. Oh, what a save there by Williams. And now more after. Luke Rudman getting some gloves up high on some of the Coastal defenders. But not to be outshined. What a stick save there by Griffin Williams. The 1-2-3 pass by South Carolina. Capped off by the Mecca shot. Williams made the initial save. Rebound came to his right. And he was able to just reach out with the paddle to deny, I believe, Ronan Egan on that chance. 1:56 to go in the second. A tie hockey game at 5. Out of all of this, we'll see Luke Rudman into the penalty box, as well as one of the other Coastal players. Looks like Cameron Tucker. We'll go 4-on-4 here. Looking for the signal from Ben Smith on the bench. He's a little preoccupied, but as you can see, you can't see. I can see 4-on-4. McGowan off the draw in the offensive zone. Chip back in. Vanderveen has it for Coastal. Down the left side. Nice hip check there by McGowan. Separates man from puck. The 6'5 Vanderveen down on the ice. They'll send this one all the way back out into Coastal territory. Icing waved off here. $1:37 to go in the period. D to D they go, out off the glass, outside of Coastal territory. Vanderveen taken down by Bolger. Center ice pass connects, though. One-handed ahead by Cole, out off the skate. Follow-up chance knocked down by Gormley. And the rebound taken by his defenseman. Stretch pass, intercepted, though. Vanderveen in the slot, has it, steps around a man. Puck pops up, Gamecocks have it back the other direction through neutral territory. In over the line, it's going to be Julian Reese again. Pulls up at the top of the circle. Quick shot, save made by Williams. The rebound is free. Bouncing up in the air, Williams lost his stick. Finally has it again, though. Inside a minute, Mike Bolger, top of the circle. Quick shot, hits the glass in behind the goal. Reese on the stuff attempt. He can't get the rebound there. Still has it in front. Bounces that one off a skate. Free it comes. Bolger slaps it back down low. Still at 4-on-4 here. Reese, the near side corner, with the puck. Quick shot upstairs into the netting behind the goal. 3 grade A opportunities for Julian Reese, and he sends that one up over the net for a stoppage with 43.9 to go. Bolger and Reese, the deadliest combo so far tonight for South Carolina. Cam Mecca, essentially a one-man show when he's on the ice. Off the offensive zone draw. Owen Thomas tries a turning shot, knocked down in front there, taken away by Tucker. Tucker takes Thomas down. Neutral zone puck picked up there. Parker West, quick shot, he scores! Parker West beats Williams over the glove, goes for a tumble in the corner, and the Gamecocks are on top. 6-5 here, late in the second period. First goal as a Gamecock. Welcome to USC, Parker West. These simple little plays develop into goals for South Carolina. Tied at 4 just minutes ago. Coastal scores shorthanded. Then it's 5-4. Then the Gamecocks tie it. Cam Mecca at 5. And most recently, Parker West makes it 6-5 USC with 30 seconds to go in the second period. Parker West off the draw goes D to D. Colin Burke there. Has got Colin Anderson got a little mixed up. Burke ahead, though, for Ronan Egan. Right side. Knocked off his stick. Gets it back there. Played through by West. Bouncing puck on goal. Save made there. Williams gets the paddle down. Skipping shot off the stick there of West. And a face-off here with 13 3/10 to go in the second frame. The momentum swings in this game larger than some we've seen for quite a while. 17 seconds remain on the 4-on-4, so we'll have just about 4 seconds when we start the third period. Off the draw, offensive zone chance. One last opportunity for South Carolina. Bolger, nice job to keep it in. Dennis has it. 5 seconds to go. Chance for Reese on the back end. Hit the outside of the cage. He's taken down. Centering pass. They score! Julian Reese, a blind pass on the backhand to Mike Bolger. The Gamecocks make it 7-5 here. The clock is at zeros, but they're going to count this one. Gamecocks with a 2-goal lead. Reese connects with Bolger. Gamecocks on top 7-5. And what did we say? The dynamic duo, Julian Reese to Mike Bolger. First goal as a Gamecock for Bolger. First assist as a Gamecock for Julian Reese. Conversations will be had with the official. Players skating off the ice, are they going to count that? That puck tapped in right at the buzzer. Again, difficult to hear the buzzer. We're in this glass cage up here. The Gamecocks obviously signaling for a go. Coastal has skated off the ice. Brendan Engtau conversing with the officials at center ice. Cam Mecca waiting patiently nearby. They've put the 7th goal up on the board. 7-5 the score, or so it would seem. 4 seconds remain on the 4-on-4 when we return. The Gamecocks reaping the rewards of open ice there. And they leave the ice feeling a lot better about themselves in the second than they did in the first. The goal's going to stand. 7-5 the score. South Carolina leads Coastal Carolina. We're going to take a break. The second intermission, they'll cut the ice. Players will get some water and some rest in them. And when we come back, a third period you're not going to want to miss. Here on the Capital City Sports Network, presented by SGTV. Welcome back to the Capital City Sports Network here as we get set for the third period. South Carolina 7, Coastal Carolina 5. If you're just with us, Coastal roared out to a 3-1 lead in that first and second period. Gamecocks battled back, ended up going ahead 4-3 at one point. Coastal would tie the game at 4, and then we'd go back and forth, tie the game at 5, and then to end that period, goals by Parker West and Mike Bolger right at the buzzer get us to 7-5. That's where we stand now. Tons of shots in this game, tons of goals, tons of opportunities, tons of physicality. It's a loaded game right now, and we've still got 20 minutes more of it. Gamecocks moving right to left to start the third period. Cam Mecca, Ronan Egan, Duncan Hickman, Ryan McGowan. The 4 for South Carolina. We'll skate 4-on-4 for 4 seconds. Tyler Oakley waiting patiently in the penalty box. Face-off, down, underway here in the third. 5-on-5 now. Cam Mecca out to the left side. Fresh sheet of ice. He's got 2 goals already tonight. Looking for the hat trick. 4 goals in his first 2 games this season. The Gamecock captain. Down low, it's Egan. Cycles the half wall. Tries to move it for McGowan. Chipped up off the boards by Coastal, but Egan gets it back. Centering pass. And stopped there by Griffin Williams. He gets the paddle down, the glove on top. And a stoppage here just 24 seconds into this third frame. And now line change here by Coach Alan Sirois, getting his normal units on here. Bit of a mix match there with the 4-on-4 turning into a 5-on-5. Matt Owens' line gets tapped to take the offensive zone draw. Owen, just 1 goal and 2 assists last season. He's already got a goal this season after a strange playing off the goaltender's skate back in the second period. Coastal goes D-to-D in their own zone here. Checking in is Michael Peak. Played ahead all the way down to the left of Gormley. And a collision afterwards sends Rob Lawrence into the boards. And no one asking for a penalty there. A bit of a late collision. Accidental Matt O'Rourke coming together with the Canadian Rob Lawrence. Again, for as many goals as there have been in this game, there have been twice as many icings. We go back down to our left into the Coastal zone. Face-off one back by the Chanticleers. Comes back neutral territory. Turning shot, save made by the left pad. Griffin Williams kicks that puck out. Back with speed in transition. Here they come. JT Compton down the left side. Backhand shot. Reiser just misses the net there. They clear the zone. Kyle Yaffe back D-to-D. Vanderveen gets hit there. Back to his feet. Michael Peak touched in. Icing waved off. The puck back behind Gormley's net. Icing waved back on apparently. 18:49 to go. 7-5 the score. South Carolina out in front. Icing number 805 here. Sends the puck down to our left. Young guys stepping up again here in tonight's game. 4 rookies able to score here for South Carolina. A young team for Coastal. They have 0 seniors. 10 freshmen. Bottom-heavy team for them as well as for South Carolina. But the young guys are the ones that are getting things done right now. West a shot from the point, knocked down. Anderson back to the neutral zone. Feathers one back inside the red line. No icing. Kept in by Ian Powderly along the near side wall. He battles for it. Puck comes free into neutral territory out towards the Coastal bench. Touched up there. Picked off, though. It's Lawrence. Drops it off. Ian Powderly in the slot. Nice move. Quick shot upstairs. Off the glove there of Griffin Williams. And now again in front. Off the boards, Parker West. Right-handed shot playing the point. Down low for Powderly. Walks the line. Wants Owen Thomas. He's going to finally quick shot. Save made again. Williams gobbles this one up. A floater from the point. Powderly hoping that someone in front would get a deflection on that puck. As we are just 2 minutes into the third period here. Full-on unit change here for South Carolina. Reese's line with Bolger on the left, Lazine on the right side. Tapped again. The energy line wins the draw. McGowan shot from the point. Save made. Williams covers again for a face-off. Seen oftentimes these quick shots right off the draw. Gamecocks wanting to get as many pucks on net as possible. Great job here by Williams covering up, breaking up these plays, able to get his teammates a breather, and keep the Gamecocks from getting too much of an offensive threat going. They clear the zone off the draw. Gormley steers it for his defenseman Hickman. One-touch pass to McGowan. In some trouble here. Takes a hit, but he got rid of the puck. To the far side, Lazine. Reese steers one in on net. Paddle save there again by Williams. He'll cover for another face-off here with 17:41 to go. Again, we see these smaller goaltenders battling it out. It's been a tough night. They've had a lot of net front scrambles, and it's tougher when you're smaller. You don't cover as much room. It's harder for you to move left to right. Offensive zone draw, won by South Carolina. McGowan sends it back down low for Reese. Slapped up off the stick and off a glass piece. Out towards center ice, cycled back in by McGowan. Off the turnover, Hickman pinches up, makes a hit. South Carolina still battling for that puck in the neutral zone. Stripped of control, taken back the other way. Cameron Tucker motors on in ahead on the backhand, loses control. Big hit by McGowan on Tucker. Back in is Hickman, plays it for Reese, narrowly escapes a hit there, moves it free for Bolger. Bolger down the left side with Reese cutting towards the net. Quick shot, glove save made. Another nice stop there from Williams, and another stoppage. 17:04 to go in the third. Taking small increments off the clock at a time. 10 seconds here, 5 seconds here. Death by 1,000 paper cuts here in the third period. Mecca steps in. He's been playing left wing a lot of times. He'll take the draw here. Bouncing puck. One back to Tyler Oakley. Too hot for him to handle. Off the turnover here. A chance for McAdams. Nice job there by Pruden to come back and shut down that opportunity. D-to-D in the neutral zone. Coastal gets restarted. Quick pass. A nice one out to the far side in Cole. Gets staple gunned to the boards by Pruden, but he wraps the puck around. Picked up. Moved back. And now taken by Joe McAdams. He was wrestled out towards center by Cam Mecca. Chipped up off of Ronan Egan. Vanderveen tries to get to it. And now Broderick Dennis. Vanderveen picks up in the slot. Quick shot. Save. Never got to the net. Back again. South Carolina. Rudman for Mecca. Has some speed here. 2 goals already. It's Cam Mecca on the backhand. Save made there by Williams. Beautiful move from his right to his left. Williams got the toe on it. Another shot. They score. Mecca feeds Egan in the slot. South Carolina leads by 3. It's 8-5 with 16 to go in the third. Electricity in the offensive zone pays off for the Gamecocks. Egan reaping the rewards again. He gets set up, finds a nice little patch of ice for himself, and flicks one just past the hands there of the goaltender. Over the blocker, into the back of the net. South Carolina on top by 3. 3-goal comeback for Coastal. Not out of the question, though. We've seen South Carolina battle back from down 3-1. 2-goal leads have been overcome. Why not a 3? We've had the game tied up numerous times. Tons of lead changes here. South Carolina trying to pad theirs. Neutral zone draw. Coastal wins it. Back ahead they come with some speed. Justin Folks turns up. Centering pass. Engtau just skies one. Just past the glove there of Gormley. And it's held there. Bit of a magic puck trick there. Justin Folks is trying to hide that puck. Pin it to his hip there. Skate around to the front of the net, but the officials caught him, blew that play down dead. Faceoff comes outside. It was deflected up into the netting off of a Coastal player. Folks with a shorthanded goal tonight. Cameron Tucker with a pair of goals for Coastal. Both those men on the ice now. Off the draw, Justin Folks can't win it. Rob Lawrence off the draw to Parker West for South Carolina. Neutral zone, turned over. Gamecocks battle for it. Matt Owen gets involved. Pass out off the boards. Parker West gains the red line, feathers this one back in, up over the shoulder of the goaltender in behind. Rob Lawrence gets bulldozed. A huge hit. Robbie Lawrence goes down, but the Gamecocks come away with the puck. Shot by Burke goes wide. Coastal, again, they attack Lawrence. He gets hit, stays on his feet this time. Out to the far side. Lawrence in the far side corner. He makes a hit of his own, this time coming together with Matt Corning. Near side corner they come. Again, hit after hit. We're going to see how this ends up. Neutral zone. Coastal has it. Engtau to the far side. Steps wide on West. A shot after the whistle. And they don't like that one. They're going after Engtau now. Off sides. And now tackle in the own zone there. We've got a full-on brawl here to the left of Liam Gormley. Players have lost helmets. On the bottom of the pile is Matt Owen. Colin Burke throws a man down. And this is Clemson all over again. Finally, we've got some peace here. Temporary though it may be. Players without helmets, players without gloves. Hopefully not any players without teeth, but that'll be something we'll figure out in a little bit here. All of this, Brendan Engtau came in offsides. The whistle blew. Engtau shot the puck. Burke and Owen took exception, but getting involved and getting most of that in the scuffle was JT Compton for Coastal, currently without a helmet. Engtau tried to stay away from the skirmish. In fact, he's 140 feet down to our left here in his own zone. Liam Gormley brings a teammate his helmet on the blade of his stick. In the penalty box now, it's Matt Owen. The lone Gamecock right now, Colin Burke, surprisingly a free man at the moment. He just grabbed one of the players. I believe it was JT Compton. As the officials were wrestling other guys down to the ice, Burke grabs him by his face cage and throws him down to the ice. Didn't look like it took all that much effort. And again, as we typically have here, we have an official conference over in front of the scorer's table. Brendan Engtau swings his leg over the penalty box door. He joins JT Compton. For the second time tonight, we've got two Coastal players in the penalty box, while one Gamecock sits incarcerated. Meanwhile, through all of this, the goaltender's playing catch with the puck. Why not? Gormley and Griffin Williams just practicing their passing. 200 feet. Nice saucer pass there by Williams. Comes all the way back down to the right of Gormley. And I mean, why not? When you've got your teammates slamming the opposition's face into the ice and punches being thrown, the goaltender's showing us the lighter side of hockey here. A line brawl and then some goaltender passing. Why not? It's been an interesting night for the two of them. A few more goals than I think they'd like to allow. They're allowed to have a little bit of fun and try to get themselves back in it. We see long stretches of time where the goaltenders don't see lots of shots. They'll spend 2 or 3 minutes in the South Carolina zone. Gormley's got to fight some shots off, and then they'll go back down 2 or 3 minutes in the Coastal zone. Williams has to battle for his net. And so it's the goal is, or the struggle really, is to stay warm during those 2 or 3 minutes. When you're the guy that's not seeing any rubber, you got to keep yourself mentally and physically awake, because at any point that puck's going to come back down towards your zone, and you're going to be called upon. The officials still trying to figure out how we're going to go with this one. 15-16 to go in the third period. Lots of goals. Lots of hits. And now finally a fight. No one officially dropped the gloves, but one of those melees that really gets everybody involved. They're having a conversation now with Mike DeCarl, the Coastal coach. And Trip Russell trying to stay warm right now, the backup goaltender night for South Carolina. We don't expect to see him at any point. 15-16 to go. Liam Gormley expected to finish his first career start. Gormley, one of the many players from the northern states here for South Carolina, out of, again, as we said, Willitson Park, New York. The only two native South Carolinians on the team, Parker Wess and Corey Hawkinson. Wess out of Anderson, Hawkinson, a native of Chapin. We got guys from all over, though. A couple of players from Buffalo. Scituate, Massachusetts has bred quite a few Gamecock forwards here. Ben Smith, Owen Thomas. And it is important to note here, again, as we still sort these penalties out, you're not missing anything. It's important to note here that at some point on the bus, Ben Smith found a way to grab my game sheet here. And as I come back, I look at it, and something looks a little bit different. I don't remember writing in, color code all the notes. I don't remember writing in blue at any point. I see a little mark right next to Ben Smith. I've got all the stats laid out, goals, assists, points, height, weight. And Ben Smith leads team in smiles. Don't know when he wrote that down there, but
Ben Smith being Ben Smith. One of the lighter-hearted Gamecocks. Always a friendly face on the bench. Always the first guy to smile, make a joke, and try to keep the boys light as they battle through a game. One of the reasons he's wearing an A. And some teams elect captains and alternates and all that. I believe head coach of the Clemson Tigers, Matt Loughran, he leaves it up to the players. They'll vote on it. Alan Sirwat, not so much. He decides who is the captain and who is the alternates. Again, he's tapped this season. Mecca, his first year as captain, Ronan Egan and Ben Smith as the alternates, because he believes those are the three most leadership-oriented guys on the team. Matt Owen has been escorted off. Finally, we see some progress here. 5-minute major up on the board. A game misconduct here to Matt Owen. His night is done. The Gamecocks down to just 11 forwards. It'd be interesting to hear the explanation as far as that one. Again, if you've missed the brawl here, we've been stopped for about 5 or 6 minutes now. Brendan Engtau, leading the rush for Coastal, got caught off sides, shot the puck at Liam Gormley's net after the whistle. Matt Owen and the other Gamecocks didn't like that one. They decided to let Engtau know it. He took a couple of hits, and then stepping in for him, JT Compton, he ended up on the ice, ended up without a helmet. Matt Owen lost a helmet. Colin Burke throwing guys on the ground. Again, he's 6'5", so he can act with impunity on the physical aspect. But we finally got more penalties up on the board, and we'll try to get things started here. We'll go 5-on-3 for 2 minutes here. The Gamecocks received a major penalty, 2 minor penalties for Coastal. So right now the 4 for South Carolina: Cam Mecca, Ronan Egan, Ryan McGowan, and Mike Bolger. 3 forwards and 1 defenseman. Again, Matt Owen tossed out of the game. And the offensive zone faceoff will come to the right of Griffin Williams. Cam Mecca to take the draw. 15-16 to go in the third. Just about ready to start play again. Offensive zone draw, won by the Gamecocks. Ronan Egan, top of the circles, goes back down low. Centering pass there by Mecca. Gamecocks can't connect. Held in by Ryan McGowan. Touch pass. He gets it back through his skates. Able to keep that one in the backhand, shovel it back down low. Across. Egan in the slot. Quick shot, hit the goalpost, rattles wide. Follow-up chance. Williams makes the stop. Bolger rolls this one up along the boards. Taken again. Egan at the point. He's got some time and space. 4-on-3. The Gamecocks on the man advantage. Shot by Egan right into the breadbasket of Williams. A stoppage with 1:30 exactly on the 4-on-3. 14:45 to go in the period. Offensive zone opportunity for South Carolina. In the penalty box for the Gamecocks, looks like Rob Lawrence serving the major penalty for Matt Owen. And again, offensive zone draw for South Carolina. Egan gets it again. McGowan, center point, sends it back over for Egan. One touch pass. McGowan, the one-timer, saved by Williams. Bolger in on the rebound. Cycles this one up the boards in front of the Coastal bench. It's McGowan. Saucer pass knocked down in front. Can't be handled by Egan. Played all the way back out. And Coastal's going to clear this one. Gormley out of his net. Sets up his defenseman McGowan. Streaking down the left side. Tries to pass one for Cam Mecca. Miscommunication there. Gamecocks have to touch up. Penalty kill for Coastal. They get it as far as center. Ronan Egan pulls up, sends this one over for his captain. Gets it right back. Some trouble getting in through the neutral zone here. Egan finally in over the line. Down low, underneath, in that left wing faceoff circle. Controls. Goes underneath for Cam Mecca. He'll cycle this one up the boards. And Egan has it. 40 seconds to go on the 4-on-3. Pass in the skates of McGowan. He turns over the shoulder. Center pass for Egan. He can't hang on to it. Gamecocks are out passing themselves right now. Mecca on the backhand, shut down there by Williams. Sharp angle shot. Never really had a chance to go in. Bolger battles for it. Left wing corner. Comes free for Egan. Tries to center that one through for his captain. Egan in the slot. Knocked down. Going to be a chance back the other way. Short-handed here for Coastal. With some speed. Some short strides. They're tired. Andrew Cole didn't have the wheels to get past Cam Mecca. Ronan Egan comes back. Breaks up the play. And with 3 seconds to go, that'll do it on the 5-on-4. 4-on-3 rather. So now 4 sweaters for South Carolina, 5 for Coastal. 250 on the major penalty to Matt Owen. Gamecocks unsuccessful on their power play. Now it's Coastal's turn. They'll drop this one off. At the point, it's Eng Tao. Patrols the line, sends it back over and across. This time, Broderick Dennis. Dennis sends one over into the far side corner. Can't be handled there by Tucker. Goes to his captain at the point. Eng Tao sends one wide of the goal. Gormley back to his post. Rudman gets it shorthanded. He'll clear this one out. All the way back and down, Owen Thomas to get it. The forechecker for South Carolina, taken into the boards here. Owen Thomas still battling. Staple gun to the boards here. 2-on-1. Owen Thomas gets taken down. Delayed penalty here. Gormley hustles off. Finally touched up by Coastal. And we've got a cross-checking penalty here. Great job by Owen Thomas, drawing the penalty there in on the forecheck. Still, 2:08 to go on the major penalty. We'll skate 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes, but again, still 8 seconds of power play time will come to Coastal at the tail end of this minor. Brendan Eng Tao taken off, 2 for cross-checking. What would have been a long major penalty for the Gamecocks, they kind of get lucky here. 4-on-4, we skate, another opportunity, a lot of open ice. Julian Reese wins the draw. Tyler Oakley, D-to-D. Avery Pruden, one-time shot, sends that one wide. Oakley holds the puck in, left point, sends it off the boards, picked up there by Dennis. Dennis tries to center one. Oakley flips that one back out. Icing, finally called here. 12:08 to go in the third period. South Carolina leads by 3. It's 8-5. The faceoff comes back down to the left of Liam Gormley. Still, sitting in that penalty box, Rob Lawrence, Brendan Eng Tao. Defensive zone faceoff here for Reese. Third line center, but it seems like he's taken the brunt of the South Carolina faceoffs today. He and Ronan Egan. Chad Lazine almost stripped of control in front of his net. Narrowly escapes the forecheck there at JT Compton. Gamecocks get it out. Far side. Pruden. Rising shot. Blocked away there by Williams. Puck ends up behind his goal. Knocked down. Chad Lazine on the forecheck. He gets taken down. Tangled up there with Williams. Out of all this, Coastal comes away with it. Down the right wing through neutral territory into Gamecock ice. With some speed. Pulls up. Tries to center one there. Can't get it through as JT Compton. Big collision along the near side. Julian Reese connects with Matt Corning. Both men go down. Both men pop right back up to their feet. Final minute on the 4-on-4. Oakley across for Hickman. He'll take it off the boards and lead the rush himself. Dump this one in on goal. Williams makes the save. He'll hang on for the faceoff here. 11:15 to go. One of the slower periods so far this season. Definitely the slowest period of the game. Lots of stoppages, lots of penalties. Our first major penalty in our first game misconduct of the season. Matt Owen scores a goal, gets tossed. Boy, he was one assist shy of a Gordie Howe hat trick. Out of their zone come the Chanticleers. Dennis picking up speed down the left wing, gets inside positioning on West. Center ice pass, knocked down in front. Nice defensive play by Hickman. Down to his knees, he got the puck. They'll move it free. Ben Smith, 1 man against 3. He'll just be content to dump this one in. Really all he could do there. Coastal recycles back out over the line. Here they come. Tapped in. Hickman gets in through that puck. Kenny Ferrara can't handle it. They'll touch this one back ahead, and into the defensive zone come the Chanticleers. Off the glass at the red line. Hickman has it. Cycles this one back in. Hits the glass in behind the Coastal goal there. Batted down, loose puck out of the corner. Penalty time expires here. Just a few seconds on the major penalty. Center ice pass, couldn't connect. And having some trouble here with the penalty clock there. In behind the goal. Coastal has it. We're at 5-on-5. In the faceoff dot. Fanned on attempt there. Almost a great opportunity there. Liam Burns. Pass ahead. from Parker West intended for Michael Peak. Can't beat out the icing. Finally whistled down here. 9:56 to go. Face-off comes back to our right. Still got, they've put 440 up there on the penalty to Matt Owen. Of course, that is not correct. His major penalty has already expired. We're waiting for them to take that one down. Or they'll leave it up. Defensive zone draw for South Carolina now. They're trying to get this sorted out. The officials halt play once more while they wait to get this penalty taken down. Well, they've got it back down to zeros now, but it's still up there on the board. Head official saying, go ahead, drop the puck. Once they finally do, it'll be Ian Vanderveen against Owen Thomas. And the officials come over to help with the scoreboard. Always something. Meanwhile, the defensemen have a conversation with Gormley. Colin Burke taps his goaltender on the pads, and away we go here. Defensive face-off won by South Carolina. Colin Burke plays it out. Nice play on the backhand. Up and ahead. Rob Lawrence touches that one in. It's picked up. Coastal goes D to D. Out off the boards in front of their own bench. Forechecking. Gamecocks have it. They'll try to work this one in. Right circle. Coastal strips control and a collision in front through that slot area. Vanderveen got tangled up there. Icing waved off. Gamecocks rifle this one out towards neutral territory. Can't be played there. Coastal has trouble with it. They'll bring it back in. Tripped up by the official was Vanderveen. Puck knocked down in the slot. Colin Burke calmly, patiently moves this puck ahead for McGowan. In deep, Rob Lawrence. Coastal territory. Center ice pass. Can't get through to Owen Thomas. Right-handed shot. Playing the center with Ben Smith and Ian Powderly most of the game. Right now he's on with Peak and Rob Lawrence. Filling in there on the fourth line for Matt Owen, rather. Delayed penalty here. Finally touched up by Coastal. And a high stick will be called. Not a delayed penalty, just a delayed high stick. This will bring the face-off back. Oh, we do have a penalty. My mistake. Michael Peak in the box here for South Carolina. Not only is it a penalty, it's not even against Coastal. South Carolina to the penalty kill once more. 8:52 here in the third frame. Coastal down by 3. They've got a pretty serious hole to dig themselves out of, but it's not out of the question. Reese wins the draw. Prudent slides one up the boards, held into the line there by Dennis. Dennis to the half wall. Quick shot through traffic, knockdown, rebound, big save with the blocker by Gormley. What a chance there. Gormley, pure desperation, reaches out and punches it away. Reese in with it at the line. Dennis sends it back down low. Centering pass there, knocked out. A nice defensive play by Lazine, and now Gormley gets rolled. Finally, got a stoppage and a penalty. Goaltender interference against Coastal. They'll plead their case. Justin Folks pleading with the official. Kenny Ferrara is going to get taken off here. And we were looking out towards the blue line. Just look back down to our right, and Gormley's plowed out of the net. Didn't really stand a chance there. Justin Folks in the box, 2 for goaltender interference. These Miners will offset. 1:36 on the 4-on-4. In this third period, we've skated anything other than 5-on-5 for the majority of the time. Looks like that'll continue here. 8:28 to go. Third period. Gamecocks ahead 8-5 over Coastal Carolina. Cam Mecca steps in on the offensive zone draw. Won by the Chanticleers. Sent all the way back down. Can you guess? If you said icing, you are correct. Face-off back down in the Coastal zone. It'll be Mecca stepping in once again. One of those Swiss Army knives that Alan Sirois likes to talk about so much. He can play the wing. He can play center. Right now, we'll take a timeout here. Timeout called by Coastal Carolina. It'll be a quick break. We'll send you to a break. We'll come back after the timeout. here on the Capital City Sports Network, presented by SGTV. All right, welcome back after the timeout here to the Capital City Sports Network. Coastal using their one timeout. Head coach Mike DeCarl. Some instruction for his team here. A comeback. Again, not out of the question in a game with so many goals. Offensive zone draw won by South Carolina. They'll win it. Back to Ronan Egan. He'll battle for it. Bouncing puck finally settled down. Hickman plays it back down low to Egan. Gets a couple of shoulders up high. Loose puck in the slot. Taken out. Coastal gets it as far as center. And kicking that one up from his stick to his stick, Ronan Egan. Mecca goes down. Gets the puck back, though. Centers one across. Ends up in the corner. Popped out in front. Mecca throws one that there on goal. Pops up over the net. And they'll battle for it in the far side corner. Hickman pinching down low. 1:23 to go on the 4-on-4. Mecca tries to send one towards the net. Played out and again towards neutral territory. Scurrying over is Parker West. 50-50 puck battle won there by Egan. He's got it, sends it in on the backhand, takes a hit, but he doesn't have the puck anymore. 40 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Line change for South Carolina. Bouncer towards center, picked up by Duncan Hickman off the toe of the skate there of Parker West. Now off the turnover, it's Dennis back the other way with some speed. One-on-one, quick shot hit the goalpost. Big chance there for Dennis. A good look at the net. And the Iron standing tall there. Right at the red line, picked up by Bolger. He'll drop this one off for Parker West. Quick shot, knocked down, never got to net. West gets knocked on his wallet. Gets the puck back up, staple gun to the boards here. Can't get free. The puck drifts back for Colin Burke. 6:53 to go here. South Carolina ahead 8-5. Through center, picked up. Bolger has it through the collision. Curls out on the backhand. Can't follow through on that one. Picked up again back the other way. It's Brett Taylor with some speed. Down the far side, Gordon Gerstner. Beats his man wide, loses the puck, though. Solid defensive play there by Mike Bolger. Ryan McGowan now out over the line. 5-on-4, and now 5-on-5. Out of the box, Justin Folks. Even strength for both teams. Bouncer through the neutral zone, clapped in by Coastal. Sent up high, over the glass there, into the netting. Gordon Gerstner goes for a skate. The man that shot that puck all the way up and over, out of play. Faceoff comes outside with 6:16 to go. Julian Reese. Yet another faceoff, yet another win. Sends this one all the way back. Avery Pruden has to chase it. Kind of fans on that back pass for Tyler Oakley. They'll send this one off the boards. Chad Lazine. Bouncer up high off the glass. Lazine wrestles this one down to the ice, picked up by Oakley. Oakley, the defenseman, leads the rush here. Over the line. Quick shot. Save made. Williams gobbles that one up. And more after the whistle. Oakley getting jostled around in front. I doubt this will escalate like the Eng Tao offsides call did. The official separating players. And finally the line change comes now for Coastal. 5:58 to go. Reese steps in again on the offensive zone draw. To the right of the goaltender, Williams. Face off down. Coastal's going to take this one. And through the tie-up, it comes free. Reese, physicality, a factor to his game. Bumps that puck free. Point shot from Oakley. Again, right on that Chanticleer's logo on the jersey of Griffin Williams for another face-off. it seems like at least 70% of the times Williams makes a save, he's able to hang on for a faceoff. And as simple a play as that seems to be, you want that goaltender that can get you that whistle and keep the rebounds to a minimum. As they battle for it in Coastal territory. Loose puck picked up there by Reese down low. Cycling. Chad Lazine wants it. Reese pulls up. Sends one through the goal mouth. Pinching down to the corner is Pruden. He'll slap this one back down low. He takes a hit. Able to make a play, though. Bouncer settled down by Lazine. He gets buried, but he gets rid of the puck, and the Gamecocks still have it in the zone. Finally, rolling free. Back down to the left side. Lazine sends it back down low. Takes another hit. And now one of the Coastal players is injured, holding that left wing, or that left arm there. Still battling for it. Joe McAdams playing injured. Finally, Coastal gets this one all the way back down for an icing. It was a bit of an awkward collision there. Joe McAdams, he hit Chad Lazine. Must have got his wrist rolled there as he had the elbow tucked in. His left hand is a right-handed shot. That's his top hand. Got kind of rolled there. And again, Coastal with an already short bench. They roll with 13 forwards and 5D. Can't afford to lose anybody here. 4:54 to go. Third period. Offensive zone draw won by South Carolina. Parker West sends this near side corner. It comes up free to Hickman at the point. Again, across West, top of the circle. Sends one on goal. Stopped by Williams. And the man made of Velcro holds on to this one for yet another faceoff. Williams just keeping this game at a slow pace. He's got 8 goals against, but he's probably seen upwards of 40 shots at this point. Again, the draw won by South Carolina. Taken free, though. Wrestled away by Dennis. He gets it over through center ice. Diving play there by Parker West. Gets it into the corner for Hickman. Again, Hickman usually skates with Nick Peters, but we haven't seen Peters in quite some time. Owen Thomas connects with a hit right there to the shoulder of Justin Folks. Folks goes into the corner. Gets a cross-check up high on Parker West. Play continues. Folks out of the corner, near side. Sends it up to the point. One-time shot fanned on there. Smith goes down with a big hit. He connects with Matt Corning. Puck drifts back. And again, as physical as this game gets, again a big hit there by Powderly. This is only the first game of a back-to-back. These two teams will see each other again at 9 o'clock in the morning. You think the animosity is going now? You just wait until the second or third period of that Sunday morning game. Down low, South Carolina's got it. Powderly centering pass there. Rob Lawrence just missed an open net. Underneath they go. Centering pass there. Powderly still trying to battle for it. Knocked down in front. Popped all the way up off the ceiling. And a stoppage with 3:37 to go. 8-5 the score. South Carolina ahead. Looking for their second win on the season in just as many games. Playing an experienced Coastal team with a championship ring on their finger from just last season. Rob Lawrence to take the draw for the Gamecocks. Luke Rudman lined up at the top of the faceoff circle looking for the auto shot right off the faceoff. Can't get to it. Won by Coastal. They'll battle this one out ahead into the neutral zone. Lawrence up off the stick of Luke Rudman. He gets it with some speed down the right side. Nice move into the inside. He's dragging players towards the net, but the puck goes into the corner. Nice play off the boards. Rob Lawrence gets to it. Near side. Sends it underneath for Rudman. Gator Rudman gets it out to the point. Colin Burke has to walk with that puck. Sends one on goal. Deflected in front. Ends up hitting the glass. Another collision in the corner. Players ganging up there on Luke Rudman. Everybody's going down. Some slippery ice down there in that corner. Extra slippery, I guess. Loose it comes through the slot. Under 3 to go in the third period. Burke, nice spin move. A little pirouette there at center ice. Shovels it in on the backhand. Played there by the stick of the goaltender, Williams. Gamecocks have it. Center point. Burke the shot. Save made. Rebound by Williams. Makes another stop there to deny Egan on the doorstep. Rob Lawrence and a big hit there in the corner. Holding off men with 2 arms. Michael Peake. He gets taken down again. He lost his helmet. And finally, we get a stoppage here. We'll see if the official takes both men off or one. If we'll have a penalty at all. Michael Peake taken off the ice here without his helmet. I've seen more helmetless players in this game than I think any game last season. I don't know if these guys are just wearing them looser, if it's a more physical game. They'll take both of them. The official sends Michael Peak and Kyle Yaffe into the penalty box. So out of the last 2.5, we'll play 2 of them at 4-on-4. Or so we think. Should any more penalties occur? Well, we'll take care of that when that happens. But for right now, 4-on-4 looks like the way we'll finish the most of this game. Sirois taps Oakley, Bolger, Julian Reese, and Avery Pruden on this one. All 4 right-handed shots for South Carolina. From the left side of the ice, Reese battles for control of the draw. He can't win it cleanly. Coastal takes it away. Skating this one quickly out to the far side. Knocked down, Mike Bolger. Able to get it free, though. Back in his own defensive end. Taken away there. Nice play by Vanderveen. Vanderveen and Bolger continue to battle for it. The battle spills back out into the neutral zone. Taken away there. Loose puck. Bolger's got it with a man breaking towards the net down the right side. Centering pass. Big collision in front. No one can capitalize. Back the other way. 2-on-2. Coastal. Vanderveen down the right side. Curls up. Drops it off in the slot. Gets it back. Out to the left side. Shoots one. Blocker save. Gormley punching that one up over the glass. Good eyes. Good vision. Good fundamentals. Gormley makes the save. Keeps it 8-5. Inside 2 minutes here. And we see Nick Peters in his street clothes walking in behind the glass there. Haven't seen him for quite some time. I assumed that he was hurt. He was having some trouble with that foot in practice. Kind of got tangled up there on a drill. He was slated to skate tonight, but apparently not for too long. We'll talk to him after the game, see how he's feeling. Meanwhile, this puck picked up out of the Coastal zone. Here they come with some numbers. They'll just jam this one in towards the net. Goes back in. No one knows to play it, though. A confusion in front with Hickman and Wes. They get tangled up. Now it's Owen Thomas with some speed down the left side. Loses that puck. Brilliant defensive play there by Ryan Barley. A collision behind the net. Owen Thomas stays on his feet. Under 1.5 minutes here. Back they come. Liam Burns drops it off for JT Compton. Underneath, off the dasher. 44 to go on the 4-on-4. Compton can't connect with Burns. Hickman picks it up for the Gamecocks. Burns still forechecking. Hickman goes to Wes, and he'll skate this one out. And a stretch pass in between the wickets on Ian Powderly ends up in yet another icing with 57.2 to go in the third. Again, as was the game in Clemson, this game a solid mix of rookie and veteran scoring. Bolger, Reese, Wes, the new guys to get goals. Mecca, Powderly, and Captain Cam Mecca, the veterans. Everybody chipping in. In South Carolina territory, under 1 minute to play. They'll backhand this one out. Powderly gloves it down in offensive territory. Bounces back out over the red stripe at center. Burke backhands this one for McGowan. Burke gets it back. Can't hang on to it, though. Eng Tao into the neutral zone. Back into Gamecock territory now. Picked up, swept out towards open ice by Matt O'Rourke. McGowan has to come over to the near side to play this one. Smith towards center to Powderly. Back at 5-on-5 here. Powderly just going to pull up, send this one back to Burke. And the Gamecocks will survive here. Under 20 seconds, a 3-goal lead as the puck drifts back into Coastal territory. The Gamecocks will take game 1 of a back-to-back series here from Coastal. 2-0 on the season. Alan Sirois and his Gamecocks. Final score of the night, South Carolina 8, Coastal Carolina 5. Liam Gormley, his first win in his first start in South Carolina. First career points, Ryan McGowan, Colin Burke, Mike Bolger, Parker West, who, as I understand, has some fans listening all the way out in California. These Gamecocks travel well. Trip Russell slated to start tomorrow unless we hear otherwise. We'll see. We'll have a conversation with Alan Sirois, see what he wants to go with. The lines will most likely stay the same for tomorrow's game, but again, these things can change. Corey Hawkinson still waiting on his return to the Gamecock lineup. It won't be on this road trip. He's still nursing that hip injury. He's almost back to 100%. But Coach Sirois says he doesn't want him back in unless he is 100. Right now, hovering about that 90, 95%. Hawkinson has traveled with the team. But like we said, he doesn't look like he'll play unless he's really feeling good sometime in the next 12 hours. Handshakes at center ice cap off a pretty good one. 8-5 here from Wilmington. That'll do it, at least for the next few hours. We'll be right back here, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, the second leg of a back-to-back, South Carolina and Coastal Carolina. As good as this one was, tomorrow's probably going to be better. So for all of you that have tuned in from the beginning to the end of the broadcast, we thank you. We hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. My name is Dillon Clark here on the Capital City Sports Network. Good night, Carolina, and forever to thee.